Hey, how you doing? No, I don't really come here often. Thanks for asking. Shaken, not stirred.
What's up, Zia?
What's up? Did you say what's up to me? You address me as your highness, okay? That's the only option.
What does the garlic do when it
I don't
gets
know.
hot?
What does it do?
He takes them clothes off.
Hot. Very, very hot. Okay. I hope he's taking them cloves off. I need something to flavor my chicken today. Goodness.
Why haven't aliens visited our solar system? They checked the reviews and saw only 1 star.
That's an A-. That's definitely an A-. That was good. The cloves is a B+, but I liked it. Canadian Myth, thank you for the prime. Compass System, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. Fenton Kroll gifted 10 subs. Not 9. Not 9.5. But 10. Fenton, thank you. Jabets, thank you for the 13 months. Congrats on the rating. Corey Scott, thanks for the prime. We just spent $15 to Jeff Bezos money. We're doing our part. Nick Fitz, thank you for the prime and the 16 months. Thank you for the 3 months. Shaka, I appreciate that. Juco Johnny, thank you for the 7. Syndragola, thank you for the 14 months. All the love, man. Fenton, you're really you're outrageous, man. You give like 10 to 15 subs, a stream, making people's days, giving them bacon, emotes, access to the subsection of the Discord. Out of the kindness of your heart. So if you didn't see what we're doing today, we're going to play kind of through the deadline day with the Dorfers. And then we're going to do a Champions League watch along. That sound fun? Yeah, we've never really done that before, but Champions League quarterfinals. We were going to play some Elden Ring today, but I want to watch the Champions League. I figured we'd do it together. So that'll be great. The games tonight are Benfica, Liverpool, and then you have Man City against Atletico Madrid. I imagine both games are going to look pretty similar. We'll see if the good teams are able to score, and the slightly less good teams, and in Benfica's case, significantly less good teams, are able to pull out a result. We'll see. We'll see. Do you guys think it's going to happen? Do you think either Benfica or Atletico Madrid is going to get a result today? I'm leaning no. I know I'm supposed to sell like the watch along, but I'm leaning no. Atleti could, but isn't it in Manchester? Yeah. City's the home team. Fierce Pierce with 25 gifted subs. Holy bejesus. From the top rope. Ow. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I forgot that I was charging my camcorder thing over on my bed, which is right there. And when I dove, I actually had to do some midair gymnastics to not land on my $2,000 camera that is on the bed. Propane Burrito, thank you for the gifted sub as well. And Myers Racing, thank you for the 2 months as part of the Hammers, my dude. I appreciate it. But Fierce Pierce, absolute legend with the 25 gifted. And Dream State With 5 more gifted over the top. That's 6 career gifted subs. Look at that. Cyclonic drop. Thank you for the 10 on the Twitch Prime. Let's get down to the corner. We've got some important transfer business to get to. Of course, we haven't figured out the Stream Elements thing yet, so it's now going to redo the entirety of the alerts. So we'll turn the alerts off for a second until it catches up. But Dream State, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Robbie, Piggy, Silver Rhino, Cupred, and Ice Battler. Thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, a huge development in my apartment, by the way. And I know if you don't follow the Instagram, if you don't follow the apartment TikTok that we have, which is kind of, you know, the more personal side of the channel, you know what I'm saying? My roommate finally set up his new computer, which is my old computer, and he has never had a PC before. So join me on a journey to bully him into starting streaming. Join me. The official Dutchie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted Scotsman. Ice. Dan Kim, Georgetta, feeling enough. Yo, what's going on? Feeling all right. Thank you for existing. Welcome to the Hammers. Official Dutchie. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Stonehands, thanks for the Prime. You're getting close to that silver bacon. Thanks for spending $5 to Jeff Bezos money. And Contact Center Girl, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs as well. Lockers, Smo, Stands, Emperor, Cebu, welcome to the Hammers. We are throwing it down. Gary can't even contain himself. Jack can't contain himself. Yeah! All right. Transfer rundown of what's happened first. You'll notice if we go to our transfer history, the first thing it says here is, "Hi, YouTube!" Welcome to the transfer history. How you doing? Welcome to the transfer history, YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs. If you get a gifted sub, be sure to say thank you. You get yourself in the Discord if you haven't already. Link up your account to Discord so you can get in the sub section. We're going to saving saves coming up soon, so you want to make sure you can submit for that if you need help. Abelium, thank you for the Prime, and welcome to the Hammers. Afrochuck, appreciate the 18 months. Hi, YouTube. You've been welcomed. So, you have been welcomed. Players we brought in, Danny Ding, Joao Delamzalny, who is a hot prospect. Danny Ding is going to be part of the first team right away. Dude's from the Australian national team. We cinched up his free signing a little while ago. He was never a high potential guy. He's just young and young, dumb, and broke, but also beautiful. Shabalalas, a center back. Tim Blake, another kind of center back prospect. We got good potential and everything, and you sign him up for free. It always makes sense. Alfredo Moblanche, though, is the other important pickup. He's a good athlete, very intelligent, 17 years old, from the Huesca Youth Academy. We signed him for $775,000 with some escalators up to like 1.5. He has already got 6 Cuba caps, so he's basically the best Cuban player of all time. And then a left back, Igor Shudin, who is immediately going to become an important player on this team, because I think he's going to start to get serious minutes at left back essentially right away, which is interesting because now we have 3 left backs that we really like, which I don't know how I feel about that. Sale that went through when we hit the first, you can kind of see him right above here. Lucas Peer, $1.4 million. Joseph Cross, 9 Truck Frankfurt for $750,000. We wanted more, but that's what we got. And youth player Mladen Babanyas moved on for $500,000. That's what's happened so far, but we're about to get to the business end of the transfer window, and that would be, literally the last. We've gone through 16 of the 31 days. We are right in the middle of it. Dream State, thank you for the 7 months. Didn't realize I've been subbed for this long, but thanks to the incredible entertainment and the immaculate vibes. Well, thank you for gifting some people some subs so they can be a part of the Hammers. Qsif, thank you for the 13. I think we've caught up on the notifications, by the way, so the notifications are officially unmuted. Shan, a man tried to sell me a coffin today. I told him that's the last thing I'll need. Unfortunately, we heard that yesterday. But I do appreciate the effort, and somebody will have not heard that before, and they'll laugh. Qsef, I appreciate the 13 again. And for my music fans, what is Sade's favorite dish? The quiche of life. I guess I'm not a music fan. I really don't know what's going on there. Yeah. You need a goalkeeper, right? Yeah, only $750,000 for Croston. He agreed to an end-of-contract deal instead of taking a $4 million offer from LAFC. It was kind of a heartbreaker. But then we did do a sell now for $750,000, so at least we got something for him. Yeah, he was leaving on a freebie if we didn't take. He signed the end of contract. We had to sell him for that. We were misled by the game. Heard a little bit. Said that LAFC was a clear favorite over Eintracht Frankfurt, but then apparently they weren't. And then Olafsson has signed an end of contract deal with Stuttgart in the Bundesliga for way more than we were willing to pay him. So we don't have a goalkeeper under contract past this season. We do have Elias Raff and Olafsson for the rest of the season. First order of business, we need to make a decision whether we're going to keep Andrea Moroni or not. We need to make that decision.
Scone.
What's the fastest cake in the world? Scone. It's a B, Dodgy. Thank you for the 3 months, though. Welcome. Been watching your last network streams during the last few days. Can't wait for the next one. Thursday it is.
What time on a clock would win every time? 6:30, hands down.
Because 6:30 and a clock is hands down. Fierce Pierce, that is a B+. That's good. Benedictus, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thoughts on Daryl DK? Miss him at Barnsley. He's great. He's got a chance to be the number 9 of the U.S. national team. He had a great introduction in the championship, and now he just needs to get himself fit so that he can continue to play at a high level. And we'll see if, Ricardo Pepi hasn't had a great start at Augsburg. The U.S. is still looking for its national number 9. And so Daryl DK still could be that. It's not a sale thing. Moroni's contract's running out. So either we extend him to next year or we just kind of let him go. And I feel like we might just let him go. We're going to let him sign his end of contract deal. And that's fine. The issue is I need to go to this screen and find... From the home screen, somebody said that there are... There's a screen here where you can see players that have interest in them. And I don't know exactly where that might be. Maybe a little drop down. Pending transfers, promises, upcoming matches, training, team injuries, okay, team competition, squad status. That's not it. Okay.
Somebody actually complimented me on my driving today. They left a little note on the windscreen. It said parking fine. So that was nice.
Huh. It's a B+. I don't think it's that high that's super high level, but it is that's good, Phil. That's good. That's good. Squad status? No, we just did that, and it's like everything but interest. It's like all the other different squad statuses that you can. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm just blind. All right, so Vanderhorst has interest from Sunderland. Brodniak is interest from Copenhagen. Nira's got loan interest.
Seems like a good time to apologize to the country of Australia. I'm sorry I mixed you up with Austria in a recent video. Please forgive me.
That was such a there were more people saying that Australians should be offended by this than actual offended Australians. Do not worry about it, Tom. Do not worry about it. Tom, don't worry about it. Thank you for the 7 months. Tom is the excellent animator of the channel, does a tremendous job animating everything. That's great. Funside, thank you for the 15 months as part of the Hammers. You're fantabulous. It's a real word. Look it up. Mad Mackham.
Best online gaming community on Twitch bar none. Just send the check in the post.
You got it. Thank you, Mad Mackham, for the 9. Okay. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's getting a little spicy in here. Cimarroni, Trish and Turden's got Brescia and Young Boys interest. Let's set an asking price on him. Where is you'd be happy with that? No chance, bro. No chance. Bro.
Homie.
What do you mean? Okay? What do you mean $10 million? If Brescia shows up with $9.5 million for Christian Turden, I will actually trip over myself trying to shake their hand. I will trip over myself trying to shake their hand. I just want to shake his hand.
Haven't been around across the last month or so, but even still I have one word: believe.
You're dang right. We'll put Gavrich at 8. These guys might get upset, but fortunately they don't stay upset when you do this nonsense anymore. Johar Mejia's got interest in Mosquera, Giovanni. Those are all our trialists. So these are the guys that really carry interest. It's Gavrich, it's Turden. Manuel Nira's only got loan interest. And Owen Vanderhorst, what's the asking price that he would be like comfortable with? Let's say, I mean, honestly, would I sell him for 8.25 million? I don't think I would. So I'm just gonna take that deal off. Now, Manuel Nira, I'm gonna try and reset his asking price on the high side by not by much. I'd be happy with $10 million for Manuel Nira. You'd be happy with that asking price? He better be. That's insanely. He better be. I mean, that's insane. That's insanely high. Okay, so we've got good asking prices, trying to create the financial security we need as a club. Let's see if anybody gets upset about it. Everybody got upset about it, so apparently this feature's broken again. Let's compromise, right? What value works for you?
Book of World Records. But then the librarian asked me to take it out. Up the Dorfers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys just like fools? Like, are some of you guys okay? Are you actually? I know most of you are. I'm just asking. Are some of you okay? You all right? Everything okay? Mom, I'm scared. Let's set it at 9 million. I didn't actually mean to talk him out of that, although I'm impressed that all this happened. So, Gavrich, have you not dropped your treated unfairly concern, Nemanja? I'm pretty sure you should have. I just want to set asking prices for the guys that are drawing interest to see if we can hold that interest to like what price, what are we thinking, you know? I require psychological assistance. You know, self-awareness is the first step. Okay, guys. This stream does not have R-rated stuff, right? A lot of people watch with their kids. A lot of people have it on in their house. They reach out to me when messages like that get through and they don't like it. So please just don't cross that line. Use your brain. If you really need to say that, there's always Twitter.
There's some kind of procedure I need to follow to get disability insurance, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I saw a sheep in a swimsuit driving a car the other day. It was a Lamborghini.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard in my life. I've heard a lot of bad jokes. I mean, I've heard a lot of bad jokes. We've been doing this dad joke thing for a long time. I saw a sheep in a swimsuit driving a car the other day. It was a Lamborghini. That's the worst joke I have ever heard in my life. Hey. Hey. Absolutely tremendous. Unbelievably terrible. I loved it. Fantastic. Just awful. Absolutely loved it. Really shocking. Now, Olaf, I appreciate the 15 months as well. That was a B+, my dude. But the Lamborghini, it's a tough car. Can't put a lot of miles on those things, though. The worst joke you've heard so far. So, yeah, it could get worse. There's always something to look forward to. Cinzetto has signed his new deal. We would like to cancel the scouting assignment, please. I'm going to go watch Hannes Wolf. That's Cagliari and Parma. That's the next game I'm attending. Yay. If I want to just run, do I have my first team set up? Well, Bobby Smith's not there, and our goalkeeper's gone, and our other goalkeeper is transferring. And so we got a lot of good things going for us. Give me Shudden. Igor Shudden. Starting lineup, starting lineup, starting lineup. Yeah, that's the starting lineup. At home against Al Ahly. Get us warmed up. I really went for the pronunciation there. I feel like I just made it even worse. Isn't that Senegalese player in the same mold as the Italian dribbler? Let's go look again. All right, hold that thought. Abdou Jing. Yep. Yep. He is. And he still plays in Senegal at the age of 20. Honestly, why did I put this guy on maybes? This dude, you know what? You get a Dan Wolf, you get a commendation medal. I don't know why I didn't put this guy on target. I can use this guy. I can use that guy, and he's still playing for Generation Foot in Senegal. So there is a bright future for our lad there. Once this sale happens, and there will be a sale that happens. I don't know who it's going to be, but there will be a sale that happens. Once it does happen, stuff's going to get whack. Why do they hate this guy so much? Just because his rating's so low because he doesn't want to play for me, I think. I think he doesn't want to play for me. Whatever. Giacomo Miri. Oh, and you look at that. This guy's still pretty good. We are scouting him so slow. This is not the time. He is not that far away on a map. Okay, this is really, really not the time to be this slow. So Nick P is a bad goalkeeper. He is a bad goalkeeper, Zealand. Don't do it. I was thinking about it. I don't want to do it. Holly, what's up? How you doing? I have an issue with signing people from Africa because the time they take out for international matches in January. Guess what? Doesn't bother me because our January break is like 3 months long. So they're back. I have a guy at the Asian Cup right now. I don't think he's going to miss a competitive match. I don't even care. But I heard they are switching the AFCON to like the appropriate time. You know what I mean? Like they're switching the AFCON to the summer like normal, like, you know, normal tournaments. I never really understood, I don't think, the logic behind not having it in the summer. Yeah, I'll sign this dude into I don't even know if I'd sign him into contract, to be honest with you. I need the synthwave.
A Roman walks into a bar and asks for a Martinez. The bartender asks, "You mean a martini?" The Roman replies, "If I wanted a double, I'd have asked for one."
Oh, I've heard it before, but man, it doesn't get better.
What time on a clock would win? 6:30.
Winter's
Hands
cooler,
down.
Africa's hot. You know, I'm really glad that it's glad that makes sense. Might be too warm in the summer. Look, you know, if we have to play World Cup qualifying in Canada in January, they've got to play their tournament in Africa in the summer. Okay? Sometimes life's not fair. Clav, thank you for the 14 months. We heard that very recently, so wherever you found it, somebody found it faster. Darkovia, because we've heard it before, I can't provide a rating for it, but Chad, I hope you felt good about that. I hope you enjoyed the Roman walking into a bar and ordering a Martinez, because that's singular in Latin, and then plural is an I, because I know that. Holly, though, thank you for the 4 months. Sheesh. Can I get in? Oh, yeah! Sure. Don't know why, but I'm always down. The way the Premier League teams could deal with congestion is stop loaning out 60 players a season and use them. Now, the way the Premier League could deal with congestion is to open up the Premier League to having more than 25 players on the playable roster. That would help. Catching up on your Asian Cup news. Hello, it's Zealand. I'm here for Zealand News. I'm your host of Zealand News Tonight on the Zealand News Network. Let's get started. First things first, we've got to move. Not that. That was literally the wrong thing. Okay. I know how to click. It's really just that easy. You just click this thing and then you move it so that you can see the scores. Okay, here we go. The rest of your Asian Cup scores since the last time we freaking looked at it. Thailand with a big ol' win against Jordan 3-0. The Thai national team, always a dark horse in this tournament. Vietnam and Syria with an 0-0 draw. That makes things nice and spicy. The following day, which I'm going to need to adjust this. Why are we having production issues? I thought we were past this, Janet. Anyways, Kuwait beats Palestine 3-1. Big win for the Kuwaitis, the Palestinians, in a happy to be here mode at the Asian Cup. Saudi Arabia with a 2-0 win over Indonesia, a holding serve moment for them, and a big moment for Tajikistan with a 1-1 draw against perpetual Asian Cup participants Bahrain. Even though they never end up making the World Cup, Bahrain is a very solid national team for the oil states. Tajikistan pulling out a very nice result for them. On the next day, it was Philippines with a huge 1-1 against South Korea. The Philippines are here to play, and they are here to stay. South Korea will be disappointed with that result. Might they be in danger trying to make it to the final round, but the Filipinos are balling. Iran dominating Kyrgyzstan with a 6-0 win. And in the group of stands, Japan beat Turkmenistan 2-0. Furuhashi sending Japan through to the next round with a 94th minute cinching goal. The dear leader is finally satisfied the following day. North Korea with a 2-1 win over a really solid Iraqi national team. The goals from Kim Kukbalm and Jo So-sung. Mohanad Ali scored the goal for Iraq. Qatar continues to look fantastic with a 5-1 win over the UAE, guaranteeing that they will move on to the next round. But Group A has gotten much more interesting, and it should be finalized, actually. Australia with the 2-0 win over Uzbekistan. Bobby Smith of Floridsdorfer AC playing a full 90 minutes against the White Wolves of Uzbekistan. And a big win for China. Anderson with a hat trick, a traditional Chinese name there, against Lebanon that might just put China into the next round. Now, if we move on to the stages here and find any way at all to show the groups without a... Janet! To the left, Janet! Thank you! We see that Qatar and North Korea have clinched automatic qualification. North Korea with the head-to-head advantage against Iraq. Massive win, but the Iraqi national team likely through, as the majority of third-place finishing teams are through, and 4 points in third is very good. The UAE has been eliminated. Bobby Smith has led the Australians to a first-place finish. In the coinciding group, Uzbekistan, despite their defeat, will advance, and China on 4 points with a +1 goal difference is actually ahead of Iraq in the third-place standings. A terribly disappointing tournament for the Lebanese national team as they bow out with no points and a -11 goal difference in 3 matches against Australia, Uzbekistan, and China. That is a Lebanon team that was only 5 points away from the Asian playoff in this World Cup qualifying cycle. The following groups still to be decided: Syria, Vietnam, and Thailand dueling for the top 3 spots. Jordan seems out of it already, but of course you can't see that, because why would you be able to see that? There is simply no way for me to... hold on. There we... Janet! Move the dang screen, Janet! Freaking hell, Janet! We want to see the point totals, Janet! Thank you! See Vietnam, Thailand, and... excuse me, sorry about that. Syria, Vietnam, Thailand still all with it to play in the final round of matches. Saudi Arabia has already clinched its way through, but look at Indonesia and Kuwait gutting it out for a second-place finish. In Group E, South Korea has been made a little more interesting. They could finish as low as third if Bahrain and the Philippines win their final match, but Bahrain, Philippines, and Tajikistan all in with a chance after that massive draw for Tajikistan. In Group F, it's literally already over. The group of the stands has seen Iran and Japan go through. Turkmenistan and Kyrgyzstan will get to play each other for an opportunity to finish third. One of them is going to have to win that game, likely Turkmenistan because of goal difference, because Kyrgyzstan's goal difference is ugly. But that's the situation in the Asian Cup. We will be back to see what happens next time on Sealand News. Quick scene change. All right, we'll keep up to date on what's going on with Bobby Smith at the Asian Cup. He's the only player we have in it. But the Aussies have a chance. The Aussies have a chance. That's all we can hope for Bobby Smith. We want him to increase his value so that we can sell it for more. Not right now. I mean, he's also... You know, we want to trigger his development. We want his development to be good. Oh, he's at all side? Well, that's no fun. He's very good. That's no fun. If we get to the last 5 days without an interested team, so help me, I'm going to start offering people out. Oh, it's a trial. I was like, dang it. I really don't want somebody to sign Eric Bayakala until I have the money to sign Eric Bayakala. Because I want Eric Bayakala. He's very good. But we can't sign him right now. With that in mind, I would like to go back to my homepage and back to my wanted players. Apparently, Yanev is... Oh, a transfer offer. Okay, let me do a little unspecified offer out. You wouldn't be bothered by it. It doesn't hurt anybody. You would prefer to stay at Florensdorfer? Well, let's do a little offer out. Let's just do a few offer outs of people that aren't going to be offended if we offer them out. You know what I mean? Christian Turden, you won't be offended, right? No, of course you won't be offended. Just 7.25 million. Anybody want a little Christian Turden? And Nemanja Gavrich? I know I love you. I don't want to sell him. I don't want to sell Gavrich. There's certain guys I just don't want to sell. And he is on that list. Now, Bojan Brodniak for $10 million is something I could get behind. And apparently Copenhagen is around there. So let's see if we can bait an offer in. Because I want a little time to maneuver in the transfer window. Turden, what are you mad about, Christian? We just agreed on the sale price. Christian! We just agreed! I hate this part of the game! Ah, Jorginho, thank you for the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being great. White Pele asked for a birthday shout-out for his son, Cameron. Sorry. And you wonder why we do, PG-13 sort of stream. Anyways. Cameron. It's that guy from the computer or the TV or the phone talking. Maybe a tablet. I just want you to tell you it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Cameron. Have a good one. And remember, playing video games can be a viable career. Have a great day, Cameron. Have a great day, Cameron. Happy birthday. And look, I'm not the only person that wishes you happy birthday. Can we get some happy birthdays for Cameron in the chat, please? See? There's a lot of people that wish you happy birthday, Cameron. So have a great day. And let's just hang out together a little bit, you know? I'm just going to be upset at Christian now. This is your last chance, old man. So the Yanev, they were like, no. Okay, so give me... Right, I got an asking price. Set asking price. Okay. Way above his value. Be happy with that asking price. So he'd really be happy around like 700,000 maybe. I should wait. I should wait to see if he gets mad first. Really upset that Christian Turden is now upset. The future greatest streamer of all time. Is a simulation? Maybe. Sometimes I'm a simulation. Rolo, thank you for the 5 months. And spent Jeff Bezos money to do it. You know, that's really just the way. That's the way to go. It's the way to do it. Hey, Bomb, thank you for converting to the tier 1. Dragos Vlad's made a move. This makes me sad. Julian, not good. He's not good. He's not good.
I slept like a log last night. Then I woke up in the fireplace.
Sorry to hear that. Sounds like a nice night's sleep, though. I mean, it sounds like you had a really good time, going to sleep. It's so bad, it's incredible. Yeah, but I'm going to go with like a B- on that. It didn't do the same things for me, but Buddhist Punk, thank you. Thank you for the 5 months. Boy Bink, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Welcome to the Hammers. So we got to look up and a rate your player. Let's hit that rate your player right now. You got me, Home Slice. Let's go. Who's hanging out right now? I'm just hanging out. Some Leighton Orient nonsense going on. Some tomfoolery. All right, Sun Praising has thrown a player into the chat for us to take a gander at. And it is this dude. Marcos Bike. Not so much with the player, but more so his fabulous name. Well, he's from Equatorial Guinea, and his name is Marcos Bike. And honestly, I could use this guy. Your team's got to be really good, because this guy is honestly solid. He's not a bad player. Because I would just jump out of my chair to sign a guy with this talent level. And he's probably the best player for Equatorial Guinea, and his name is Marcos Bike. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 on on our universal scale. Immediate 10 out of 10 from Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is sneaky good in FM. No, he's good. He's 18. He's got potential. He could get a lot better. I think Sun Praising's team is just literally fantastic, but he gets for the name Marcos Bike from Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, I'm up it to a 6. I'm up it to a 6 out of 10. I like Marcos Bike. Andrea Moroni, we're not going to sell now. We're just going to keep him to the end of the year. This I do declare we need him this year, but he is going to head off to Crotone at the end of the season at the age of 30, so all good. I don't think we get a lot of value in this sell on any. Like, honestly, if we sold him, if we did a little sell now, there's no way we'd get proper value for him, right? Goodness, this team must be pog. I know. See, like, sell now. Oh, wait a second. Wait a darn tootin' second. I'd sell him for $550,000. Well, that's not what they're going to pay Zealand. $450,000. Honestly, $400,000 is the lowest. No, it's not. I'd rather just have him. I'd rather just have him to the end of the season. He's part of our defensive rotation as a backup. So, no offers for these players. We do have the loan interest of Wolfsburg for Manuel Nira, and Christian Turden does have interest from Brescia and Young Boys. Way above his value, dude. Chill. No, I don't want to confirm changes. So all of a sudden, he is of the opinion his value is actually much lower. I hate that when that changes, he then can get mad at me for offering him out for an asking price that we agreed upon a day ago. This is why the whole asking price thing is just crazy. There's got to be some leeway, or there's got to be a moment where they go to you and they go, hey, I don't think my asking price is fair anymore. I think my ability or whatever has changed. We should talk about that. And it gives you the opportunity to adjust it. Or when you offer them out after having it agreed on a previous asking price, that's what they do. Instead of going, well, how dare you? Christian, we agreed on this yesterday. How dare you? Unbelievable. How do you even know? My family built this country. Christian, you're from Slovenia. Built this country. It's like, all right, Christian. Sorry, man. They need to fix it. It's bad. There's more fixed, right? It used to be worse. And I get it's the first time they're introducing the features, so I understand there's gonna be bugs in it. That's definitely a serious one. If I could implement one change that I feel like is just really affecting my save, that would be it. But I'm worried that there might be done like tweaking the game now. Now that we're like halfway through the cycle. We're like 5-6 months in to FM22. I feel like they might be done patching it. Might just be what we have to live with. We built this country on fuck and roll. The fuck plots. It's one of the tenets of the development of Austrian culture is the fuck plots. Honestly, that's where I'm at. Eric Bayakala still on the targets list. Amine Kamas still on the targets list. Cool. Cool. Somebody has to be interested in Martin Yanev, who has very quickly shown that his potential is nowhere near what it actually was. He was a bit of an illusionist. And there we go. Got $500,000 for Yanev. We're rocking and rolling. What's the new stadium name? It's named after some old player or coach or something. I don't remember. It ain't me. 500,000 up front. That's what I'm talking about. I'll give you a little ultimatum if you feel like you need that. But Ghent has offered 500,000 for Yanev. Maybe they're being fooled by what they think his potential might be, because I was for a long time fooled by what I thought his potential might be. Alexi Castaño. Yeah, we're gonna need to zero in on that potential there, boss. And that potential. And that. And I am realizing that I have snoozed a little bit because we did not prioritize our priority. Oh, Italy! Giacomo Miri. There you go. Not to mention, we should already be scouting him. There it is. Yeah, we were already scouting him. We're done with the new report in 3 days. Oh, my trialists are done today. Oh, we didn't get Hruby, though. We've missed out on what we were trying to do in this transfer window, which is continue to cycle our first wave of wonderkids into money.
I was at a job recently and the manager pointed to a laptop and said, "Sell this to me." So, I took it under my arm and left the office. An hour later, the manager called me and said, "Bring my laptop back." I said, "All right. $500 and it's yours. Happy 10 months. Here's to 10 more."
I'm an A-. I like that one. That was funny, Caffeine FC. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Great name also. I'm going A-. I thought that was good. Don't do that. Don't try that at home, kids. Do not try that at home. But I thought it was good. So we've got Cantillo. He's more of a wing kind of forward. We're going to go ahead and terminate his trial and take him off the end of contract short list. We got Laner Palacios, who's that midfielder. He is good. Who's the offer from? It's all 3 Colombian teams. Jonas Monson, not good. Thought this dude was Colombian. He's actually a younger, more high potential Norwegian guy. Leave him on the short list. Giovanni, 20-year-old Brazilian. He's got good athleticism. He's sneakily average in his intelligence. There's just a lot of things that they're obviously really there to like, but I hate the fact that he's I hate the fact that he's a playmaker and has no real passing ability, and that's like what he's designed to do. Daniel Mosquera is the last one, and he is probably the worst one of the lot. So the one guy we actually like is the guy negotiating a deal, but would we actually go in for a 23-year-old Colombian that's probably never played in Europe? No. So we'll just keep track of that Norwegian guy. But other than that, I think it was a pretty fruitless trialing effort for us. pretty fruitless. So the player lookup is for Leonard Sabora. Played with him in a youth team and love seeing where he ends up in saves since he's most of the time does pretty well for himself. Got it. For the players you want to sell, offer them out for under what you think they're actually worth. Attract offers or work your way up for there. From there, it's easier this way. I'm going to say it's easier. It could work. I could see that being a way to kind of, I don't want to say get around the game, but that's essentially what's happening. Hey, this guy plays in the same team as Giacomo, everybody's favorite Italian. Do. Big, strong striker. Won't hear me complaining. I'd like to state the availability of my client for $20 million. I'd like to state that I don't have $20 million. Cool. Oh, I can talk to international players now. Is that new? Some random dude. I can talk to them, but only on this screen. Maybe. Let's just look for an Austrian. I want to test this. Okay, you, Konstantin Reiner. No, it was literally just, talk to international play. Oh, it's only for injuries. You can only talk to players about international duty for injuries. Nice. Great. That seems really helpful. It seems like a really helpful thing to do. Rugani, I see it now. I got you. That's great. What happened to Tony the Tiger? Whatever happened to the dude that voiced Tony the Tiger? Chill, dude. I don't have the money right now, man. What are you doing? Going for Julian Knapp when I'm not prepared to go for Julian Knapp. Ridiculous. It's like they don't even understand that I want to go that way. Okay. Dominic Soboslai is still at RB Leipzig, making this arguably the most boring player lookup that's ever been done, Regani, unfortunately. $23 million move, obviously, from Salzburg, and he has just stayed. Put up good performances every season, not outrageous, just slightly over 7. And he seems to be on a similar trajectory this year. 64 caps, 16 goals for Hungary. And they have won the DFB Pokal. They won the Conference League. So he does have a European winners medal. He's got a German Cup medal. But that seems to be it. Hungary and Leipzig best 11 every year since he's moved to Leipzig. But he just continues to hang out at Leipzig. Not looking to make any other moves. Valued from 91 to 109 million. And he's just pure vibes. Very secure in where he is. Yeah, he's just stayed. He's just stayed. Leonard Zabora is at Wolfsburg. He's 27 years old. He made the move for 10 million from Lazio after. Okay, this is going to get fancy. So Genoa buys him right here for 6.5 million. After he does a loan at Genoa, he plays one match, and then gets loaned to Arminia Bielefeld in the Bundesliga. Plays 33 matches at a 6.91. Then he does a loan with a fee to Lazio, where he makes 21 appearances with a 7.06. Then Lazio buys him the next year for 4.7 million, makes 14 more appearances. And then after that, Wolfsburg brings him to the Bundesliga, where he has now been a regular starter for going into 3 years with the Wolfsburg team. So Leonard Zabora has definitely carved out a good spot for himself, bouncing around with a couple of loans, and Wolfsburg's turned him into somebody worth over $60 million. Even though he's not broken into any part of the German national setup, He's absolutely doing well for himself. Shouts out to Leonard Zabora. Just sign him. I don't have the money to go after either of those guys. If a player is unhappy with training and you praise them, they'll stop being unhappy. You mean you like praise their training? Oh, Dennis Ferner wants to be loaned out. Thank you. Totally forgot about that. He's on the amateur team. Well, that's not a good place to be for development's sake. Okay. Lavoyo Burton. It's going to Braga, it would seem. Again, we don't have the resources nor the willpower to go after Lavoyo Burton. He's good, but he's not that good. So we're just going to sell our soul to try and bring him in. Joaquin Ezquieta. He is certainly good enough. Sure, the Alba's the wage. Unfortunately, easy 5 million profit. I wish. Do you think Liverpool could do the quadruple? Come on. No, of course, no reasonable person is going to be like, they're going to. Could they? It is mathematically possible. I would put the odds like below 10%. I mean, come on. It is so hard to do that sort, like. It is so hard to do that. You need so many things to just happen to go right. What about the national team? Can I add this guy to my national pool? What in the... Of course I can add Jose Manuel to my national pool. Why would I not? Of course I can, Marky Murdoch. You are somebody I might end up with on my team. Well, idea. No. Gustavo Fiore's got a very long way to go to be a good goalkeeper, but apparently has all the potential to actually do it. So we're just going to keep an eye on him. Oh, okay. You are elite athletically. I see you. I do. 10%. I said well under 10%. I mean, it's not even. Yeah, I mean, it's not ever going to be likely, especially when you're sitting here and you got like one trophy out of the 4. But it's obviously as a oh, come on. Bobby! I mean, I guess we get Bobby Smith back, but what are we doing in the Asian Cup, Australia? We need a news break. Oh, well, welcome to Zealand News. Moving a little slow today. Because we are disappointed in our own team. Or something like that. Okay, let's head on to the Asian Cup, ladies and gentlemen and NBs. Here we go. We have a couple more matches left to show you, Janet. If you could please move us over. Thank you. Final match day, we had Syria with a big 5-0 over Jordan. That's going to put them in the next round. And Thailand with a 3-1 over Vietnam. Big win for the Thai national team to give them hope into the next round. But if you look down here at the bottom, we had Kuwait drop a 3-0 on Indonesia. That puts Kuwait in second place, moves them on to the next round. If they drew and or lost, they would have been in third and likely eliminated. But Saudi Arabia able to pull out a 2-0 win over Palestine, sending them out of the competition. In the final matches of the group stage, we saw a big win for Turkmenistan. What a moment for the Turkmens. Incredible. They've won a match at the Asian Cup. Turkmenistan and Shemaev with the goal. Kyrgyzstan Kyrgyzstan helping them out by getting Shukurov sent off in the first minute. Japan and Iran play to a 0-0 draw. That gives Iran control of the group. Big win for Tajikistan as well, 92nd minute, and my goodness, Tajikistan beat the Philippines. What a moment for Loikov. That sends Tajikistan into the round of 16. This is simply incredible. You can't write a script like this because this group was madness. South Korea was on 4 points, Bahrain and the Philippines were on 2, and Tajikistan was on 1. But Tajikistan's playing the Philippines. They beat the Philippines, 92nd minute, Loikov. Tajikistan finishes with 4 points behind South Korea with 7 and goes through as a second place team. Absolutely insane for Tajikistan. The Philippines might have just hung on to that third place position, but with 2 points, they are very likely out. Both of those teams in Bahrain and the Philippines needed a better result. They did not get it. And Tajikistan with a huge showing for the stands to send them through to the next round. Right. Oh, okay. If you want to look at what the final groups look like, Janet, if you could take us over here. Big win for Turkmenistan to put them in third, but unfortunately, I don't believe they go through. There you can see it confirmed. Tajikistan finishing above the Philippines and Bahrain, probably for the first time in their history, going to the Asian Cup knockouts. In Group D, so we did see Turkmenistan and Philippines eliminated because Indonesia has snuck in third, Saudi Arabia, and then a strong-looking Kuwait side, followed up by the Indonesian national team. And then Vietnam getting in third, of course, because we just watched them beat Australia. Syria won their group ahead of Thailand and Vietnam, the two Southeast Asian nations looking to make some noise in the knockouts. China and Iraq going through as third-place teams. We knew they were likely to do that, but they do get their spot in the knockout stages. This means that we are entering our first set of knockout matches as we speak. And those are the results. The dear leader is upset because in the 91st minute, Teatricul for Thailand, striking with the ferocity of 1,000 suns, sends North Korea out of the Asian Cup in the round of 16. Thailand moving on to the quarterfinals. They took that early lead with Panya. Han Kwang-song, the North Korean Messi, equalized, but it was not enough. And then, of course, the result that we saw that led us to this news break. Third place finishing Vietnam. Stunning. One of the favorites, Australia, 3-1. Nguyen Van Tuan with 2 goals. Pedro Paulo scored in between them for Vietnam. 3 first-half goals. Daniel Orsani with the reply, but Bobby Smith, the Floridsdorfer, and the rest of his compadres from down under have been jettisoned from the Asian Cup in the round of 16 by an upstart Vietnamese team that will head to the quarterfinals. What a performance for Nguyen Van Tuan and Vietnam, who barely snuck in as a third-place finishing team, but as Portugal's proven, even if you finish third, you've got every chance. The rest of the knockout ties in this first round: Saudi Arabia and China, Qatar and Indonesia, Syria and Iraq, and Iran, Tajikistan. That's a tough draw for Tajikistan. Kuwait, South Korea, Uzbekistan, Japan. What a match to round out the rest of the Asian Cup knockouts. Vietnam and Thailand will be playing for a spot in the semifinals of the Asian Cup. That tie is already set. We'll keep you up to date on the Asian Cup on Zealand News. I'm on the Zealand News Network, your host for the Zealand News Show and every Zealand. Your host for Zealand. Tough day to be a North Korean player, right? They didn't perform particularly well, but, you know, what are you going to do? They played hard and they lost. I'm sure it won't be held against them at all. They got to the knockouts. That's honestly better than you might have expected based off their poor qualifying efforts the last couple times. Really legitimately poor qualifying efforts. Talk about a team that made a World Cup. And usually contends to a higher level than they have recently. It's a bit of a surprise because they have like Han Kwang-song, who is supposed to be really good, but it's such an interesting case of developing players for North Korea. You really just don't know where their players come from most of the time. Eight days left in the transfer window. How do the North Korean report fare? Sellout expected for the Copenhagen match? Well, I mean, we do not have a very big stadium right now, do we? Paulo Cesar, I believe we've got to get a new scouting report because he has moved. We'll see what that situation is. Mikhail Karbovnik, the uber versatile potential fullback, also potential holding midfielder who plays for Parma. Just don't think we're ever going to make a move for him. William Mohammed's the midfielder that's still playing in Ghana, and we will keep an eye on him. I don't know, maybe if we come flush with cash, he becomes a more intriguing option. Right now, we are not flush with cash. He is not an intriguing option. $7.75 is the praise cutoff, yes. Praise unhappy people's training. All right, Jack Salt in the rim, thank you. So unhappy people's training, you praise it as long as they're over a 7. It works. Bobby Smith has 25 caps at the age of 21, but he dropped a 6.6 in a tremendously disappointing match. So how do we really feel about this? Oh, we got our late recruitment meeting. We've got Habib Maiga, just fine. He's on the move, and I really don't think I'm going to be targeting him. Let's attend the recruitment meeting. What do we need? Box-to-box midfielders? Feel like we've got those. Eimer Gojek. Yeah, well, his wage demands are absurd, but he is tireless. Yay, go tireless. Okay, deep lying playmaker. This guy is interestingly non-talented for somebody being recommended. Why would we waste everybody's time with that? He could be decent, but... Ah! Brewster's here! Players can age more gracefully in this FM than in most football managers in the past. That's something that I've observed. We've got Lewandowski, like, absolutely balling out right now, and he's 37 years old. That really just didn't happen in Football Manager before. I think they're adding more credence and stuff to natural fitness, to the ability to stay good for longer. We'll see. Dale Fry. Cardiff's trying to buy him. Well, if he just wants to keep bouncing around there, I'm not going to stop him. Marcelo Herrera. I didn't just click on one wrong thing there. I clicked on 2 wrong things, and I really think that just takes a lot of skill. Oh, I can't buy him. Oliver Dovin. We could go for a loan to bring that second goalkeeper in. I just don't think it's Oliver Dovin. Don't have an issue with loaning for our second goalkeeper. That's deadline day stuff, though. We want to consider other options first. Have I missed any transfer signings on this stream? No. Other than me angering Christian Turden and Australia getting knocked out of the Asian Cup by Vietnam to send Bobby Smith spiraling back to my lineup way too early. Makes me miss Saad Abdul-Amir Jassim. I miss Saad Abdul-Amir Jassim. What a player. What a player that just gutted out a role with ODFC for years. It's honestly a recent development too. I know what you mean. It's surprising to me. Klaus Lauritsen. I mean, that's a really good athletic profile, good size. And there's a team that's in for him. Okay. I would like to scout Klaus Lauritsen, please. I would like to negotiate a transfer offer for Klaus Lauritsen. I would like to make a budget adjustment to give me a little bit more in the transfer budget so we can give him like more money up front. And we are going to try and go for this now because we cannot wait. And he looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go like 400 up front, and then we get to... Let's just do 2 12 monthly installments that eventually add up to like 500 or like 600,000. That's technically more money than you would have gotten before. They consider it unacceptable. Is it a release clause? I mean, come on. What do you mean? Come on, I need Klaus. I give Jose Sa the wage that he wants. Probably not, right? I can offer him jobs with the national team, which is terrifying. No, I can't. Okay. It was worth looking. Chili and Knapp, they're trying to work on a deal. And look at those improvements from Elias, Raff, and Olofsson. Great. Hey, they took the deal. Oh my God, they took the deal. Same interest in joining Sturmgratz, and BK Hacken. So that means we're going to have to come up with a good offer. They want a loan back. He'd be very interested in seeing out the remainder of the season at Silkeborg. Okay, what if I accepted the loan back? That would probably make him happy, right? Expect the player to be loaned out this season. We'll send him on a thing to get knowledge. We're going to give him, you know, kind of immediate squad player status to make him happy here. I just want to make you happy. Be #1 on the country charts in no time. I'm really excited. Big bad Lukey Eduardo. Hey. Keep Luke Edwards' name out your mouth. By the way, just so high, they are per annum. They're per year because I'm American. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave that in there. We'll drop it down. Yep, cool beans, boss. Cool beans. So what if we signed Klaus Lauritsen, the big 19-year-old center back with good potential? What if we did that and we found a way to do it even though we don't have any money? Wouldn't that be cool? Like, what if we just did that, dude? We're finishing the scouting report on Giacomo Miri. Please tell me we've actually scouted this guy now. I am sick and tired. I am sick and tired of this. There we go. Philip. Ooh, who am I visiting this time? Oh, let's go. Wolfsburger Mines. Xaver Schlager and Nicholas Savald are playing each other. Just seems like the sort of game I should go to. Stop! I want to see Giacomo. I want to... Why can we not... Like, what is wrong with you, man? Okay, who is scouting... Where is this? Czechia? Who's scouting Czechia? I don't remember. I know I've got somebody there. Obviously, we found this person. Not you. Switzerland, Netherlands, Belgium, not you. Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, well, not you. Paraguay, Bolivia's not you either. There it is. It is Ice Warrior DK. So we are going to send Ice Warrior DK to scout Giacomo Miri, and we're going to see if that helps. All right, because I would like to know something about Giacomo Miri before I decide to go for him. And we are currently accomplishing none of the things that we need to do for me to know that information. So please, with haste, my good man. Aiden Desmond. Pressing forward. I thought he had 2 first touch for a second, and I was going to absolutely lose my mind. But technical, athletic, intelligent. worth $40 million, apparently. He's so not. If anybody ever pays $40 million for them, they should have a brain scan done. Adamadaso, that is a little too untechnical for me. Even for me, and I can put up with a lot. It's just a little too much. Yeah, no, that guy's terrible. Okay. I'll spare my scouts from having to watch him. Come on, Ice Warrior. We need this. We need this. Why is Tom the animator not a VIP? Well, it was the whole Australia debacle. You know, and it's unfortunate when something like that happens, but yeah, it was the whole... He mixes up in other countries. Actually, he's not even gonna be able to watch the streams for a week, Tom. You know, I'm sorry to say, but that's just the way it works. Actually, I thought about this, but I never thought to check, and somebody just said it in the chat. I feel like I should go check. No, it doesn't work, though. Somebody said you can change the action button to scout for a week. I don't think that works. So, like, Ruben Ballerine, I just hit that. I get a scout priorities and Ruben Ballerine, and it's until full knowledge. I'm going to hop on that Ruben Ballerine train, because the guy looked good, but... I thought it changed the action buttons. Wow, that was a cool noise. I love you, Tom. Stay. Stay, Tom. You know what they say, strike one, you're out. It would be cool if you could change the actual meaning of the button. That'd make my life a lot easier. But alas. Oh, I can't afford that wage! Stop. I can't afford the wage. Oh, he's a long throw specialist and an attacking fullback. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zealand. Z to the Eland. There we go. Hashtag give Tom a raise. Oh no, we lost. Lads, it's Tottenham. Yo! Paul Russo has torn a thigh muscle and is out for 2 to 3 months. Just get him fit. Just get him fit. That's why we got 3 other forwards that we like. Just get him fit. Dude didn't even start the match. Out here just picking up L's. Unbelievable. Give me Danny Ding. Give me Paul Nolan. Give me Martin Simcoe. Give me Ulrich Torbjornsson. Give me Manuel Nira. Give me Son Rogel. Oh. Bobby Smith should be plenty fit, so we'll just make that work from there. We really should sell Manuel Nira. He has so much, like, quote-unquote value. You know what I'm saying? He has potential. I love potential. I love potential! He's in the Peruvian national team. He's only going to get more valuable. Sunday Motto I'd be happy to sell, but don't think there's a lot of teams hankering for Sunday Motto. We can offer him out, though. There is room for us to offer out Sunday Motto. There is room. See if he's okay with that asking price. Yeah, it looks like he is. So let's offer out Paul Nolan. We're just hunting for deals here. I need to remember to put this after the match. It's a disease. I can't remember. My head's too full of numbers. Hashtag upload the podcast. Fair. Paul Nolan's one of those amazingly, oddly specific players. Yeah, where he's just good at a very narrow set of skills. Marcus, thank you so much for the 11 months. My dude. Do you have a reasoning between you choose, why you choose to scout for 1 month? Yeah, it helps move my scouts faster.
Happy 2 years, Zed. Mad to think how fast this time has gone. Time flies when you're having fun. Keep being awesome. Much love to you. The rest of this awesome mod team and chat. Smile. Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Thank you for being a great mod, Bruce. Enjoy that magical diamond bacon. Guglino. Are we gonna let Guglino go? No. All right, keep an eye on him. Nürnberger's 27 contract expiring. I guess he's on loan. Okay. No, we're in January. You're asking if where we finish in the league. We're actually in January right now. I keep track of that guy. I want to sell somebody. We're a good, young, talented team. Where's the interest? Arrive at once. Hey, Yusuf Demir balling out. Sunday Madu and Paul Nolan. Oh, Paul Nolan apparently has interest from somebody. The LA Galaxy. Want to drop $3.4 million for Polly Buckets. You recommend ending Ulrich or Bjornson's individual? Okay, that's all. Stop training stuff. I'm okay. I'm in charge of training. I got it. Try to dictate the tempo of a game. That's not what I want to do there. Owen Vanderhorst, try 1-2 passes. Yes. Madu's not a natural goal scorer. My backside. Lima's improving. He's never had a big burst of improvement like we're getting from Vanderhorst recently. Where Owen's just becoming great. Marcus Arling needs the big bursts because he's one of those bad 15-year-olds with a boatload of potential. Pablo continues to play well. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Hello, Pablo. Really pleased with your recent form. Thank you. Keep it up. Have a great day. You signed anyone? We have an offer out for a really solid 19-year-old center back. The reason I do week-to-week scouting is that once I realize a player's not good enough, we stop the scouting. It's better than until full knowledge because then you're able to like pull your scouting team off of people you know you don't need to know information about anymore. Also, it gives the illusion at least that it feels like it's moving faster. This FM, it seems to be hard to drum up interest. I think they felt like it was too easy to make a lot of money in Football Manager recently. So since you have 3 left backs, shouldn't you move one, train one? Well, I mean, one of the left backs can also step into the middle of the field. And now that Maroney's on the move, Simcoe can step in and play center back as well. And so they do offer versatility. They're not three guys that are just married to left back. Now, Bobby Smith can only play left back, right? He's not tall enough to play center back. He doesn't have the ability to step into the midfield, which is unfortunate, but he's also the guy that we could sell. I would be okay if we sold him, and I should probably consider that option. I've finished scouting Alavio. Yeah, he's 19, and I look, I know all these guys in Brazil have crazy potential, but you've got to chill on giving me these recommendations. Sydney Van Huysdonk. Thomas Sabitzer, no. Florian Wustinger. Somehow we're just unable to get an actual report on him. This is mostly our Austrian stuff. Fullback Dennis Blankenmeyer. Problem is he's already under contract, so he's not nearly as easy to get our hands on. Nico on. All the same guys we've liked. Hey, chill out. What was the offer? 975,000. His passing is 6. Who is this guy? I have no idea how we were supposed to play this guy. I have no idea what Giacomo Miri would even play on my system. I just find him intriguing and the type of guy that can just unlock a game with his ability to dribble in close quarter situations. And we've been trying to scout him. All right. Literally all I can promise to pay up front is that. And then we have to go with 3 12 monthly installments and just jack this way up to 1.5 million over that amount of time. And then we'll do 1.3. Need further consideration. How about we do 1 here, and then after 50 league appearances, we give you 500,000. 550,000. Just so we're not spending all of the money up front, and then some of it is performance dependent on him doing something, anything well. Because we don't know. We honestly do not know exactly how good that guy is going to be or what he's going to be able to do, but there are not a lot of people with that kind of flair and ability to control the ball. There just aren't. They don't grow on trees. They don't exist a lot of places, and that's why I've been very interested in him. Do you play him as a deep lying forward? Do you play him as a mid-sala? And he wanders into those wing areas, and maybe he's a decent crosser because he does have that wing to him, but he's an inside forward technically. I don't know. Super interesting player. I really don't know. Another Senegalese guy is on the target list, and it's going to come down to what offers we're going to get late in this transfer window. What offers are we going to get late in this transfer window that are going to make us, better? How do I set up personal player instructions? Go to player. When you're on tactics, go to player and click on the specific player that you want. So here, player, and you do that. And then you can set it up as a personal player instruction by doing that, And so it's just when you pop them into that position that they switch that on. They've made offers for Hakan Mukalainen. I mean, you know me, I'm a big... Oh, they want to adjust this? Oh, they want more money up front. See, that's what I can't do. I can do that. And then pay out that. How's that sound? They really want... I can't... Look. I can't do that. Can't adjust it right now. I can't do that! Do you not understand me? I had to come back the next day. We'll be able to put an offer in on the 28th. Sell someone. We're working on it. We are working on it. Miss Bobby Smith was the latest guy we wanted to mess around with. Apparently this guy is just in love with himself. Be happy with that asking price? I kind of doubt it. I'll be honest with you. 15 million is a lot of money. Average still has the interest. Christian Turden still got the interest, but nobody's come knocking. Bojan Brodniak still got Copenhagen sniffing around the goods as well. I think him and Gavrich both have Copenhagen around. Paul Nolan's got the LA Galaxy around him. Come on in. Come on in. Come on, do the loan deal. Just do the loan deal. You actually have somebody interested in you for a loan move. So rare, so wonderful. Just make sure Bobby Smith is okay before we offer him out. Because if we offer him out before we make sure he's okay, he can get mad at us for it. Josh, thank you so much for the Prime. Dransfield, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back to the Hammers. Josh, thanks for spending $5 to Jeff Bezos money. $15 million for a guy that just lost to Vietnam? I know. Hey, Torbjornsson scored 2 goals. Then Nira Pavel Ilko in the 87th minute. Off the bench, apparently. So it looks like Bobby Smith did not get mad. So let's see if he'd get mad if we offered him out. He wouldn't react well. Of course he wouldn't react well. Why would, a high-value player react well to us offering him out? He is so darn happy here, he just couldn't even conceive of moving on. Couldn't even conceive of it. Wouldn't even want to hazard a guess at that. I really don't want to sell Bojan Brodniak. He's kind of the only thing going on our back line right now. And we need a goalkeeper, and we need another center back for us to feel good about ourselves. And I just don't know if we're going to be able to get that. It's just different. It just feels different. It just feels different than every other football manager when you get into situations like this. Like when you're with Oriental Dragon or Bate, right? You get so many offers for people. It's like you can't. The problem is not
if a knight in Prague puts on his
getting
armor,
the offers. It's keeping the
mail.
players on the team, right? But now we have like the opposite. Now we have the opposite problem. There's like nobody that's looking to put offers in. It's just different. Now we'll do loans on deadline day if we need to get them. There he is. And time to spend. I think I can spend like 150,000 up front, but I'm gonna lock that and do that. Thank you. Because we do have the deal for Yanev agreed, so I would like to negotiate with this guy. Shinyu Men, I don't know what this loan is for. Maybe they're worried about the finances. They don't have the money to be able to do that. I just want Shinyu Men to get some freaking playing time. Please, thank you. They asked for a Giacomo Miri loan back until the end of the season. He'd be very interested in seeing out the rest of the season at the club. At that club. I'm going to go with no on that one. I am going to go with no. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to remove this and turn you into a fringe player. Great. Nothing says fun like also having to absolutely nail the negotiation for this stuff. And no relationship with the agent. Great. It's all right. We can pull this off. Cool. Makes absolutely no sense. We lowered his wage by $40,000 a year, cut off the escalators, and added some really sizable bonuses to his contract, and he just ended the negotiation right away. Fun. Currently having so much fun playing FM 2008. You ever play any of the older versions? No, I mean, the first one I played was 14, actually. So I never even played FM 2008. Here's Rasmus Lauritsen. So I don't see us making a move for that guy. Castano on the short list. We're good. Not going to go for this guy right away, but we'll keep an eye on him. Same with that guy, Sergio Cordova. That was disappointing. Bulky Bob Sepp! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oi, 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 oi. That was annoying. We liked that guy. He was so interesting. Such a unique weapon. I get kind of like Paul Nolan, but going forward, you know, where you're just like, I don't even know exactly how we're going to use him, but I like the things he can do. Because other people cannot do them. But that was weirdly abrupt. His agent wasn't even super tight on it. Bulky Bob, though, thank you. And welcome to the Hammers, Lost Boy, King James, Chaos, Spikes Master, Gods, Lost Boy, Nathan. Welcome to the Hammers. Bumping down his... I bumped up his playing time. He was on Breakthrough Prospect. I bumped him up to Fringe Player. That's a senior team role. I bumped his playing time up by 3 notches. Which is what I was hoping to do to counter the fact that we weren't going to loan him back, but that's not the point. The once you get by that screen, the only thing you're focusing on is the actual contract negotiation. That is influenced monetarily and like expectation-wise by what your promised playing time is, but your promised playing time can't come back to haunt you as being a reason that they just can it immediately. UCL predictions, I think both of the better teams are going to win, which is probably not a surprise, but I will enjoy watching it anyways. We got a couple minutes till it kicks off. We got a couple minutes. There's my telefono. Can I just not ever see him again? Thanks. Josviak, no. Omaragic? Really? He's interested in a loan. I'm interested in a loan for Bezira Maragic, honestly. That looks nice. I'm going to pull up... I'm going to have one Champions League game on the computer. I'm going to have one Champions League game on my phone, so I'll have them both up. Bulky's ready. First championship manager I played was 99. First football manager. Yeah, well, football manager didn't exist in 99. It didn't exist, but it didn't exist then. We're going to keep Dorfing? No, we're going to go watch We're gonna go watch the matches. Why? Like, there was a team interested in. I'm just really frustrated with the way transfers work in this game. I feel like the better our team gets, the more we have to deal with how weird they are, right? Like, the better our team gets, the more we have to deal with how just freaking weird the transfers are. And because they've changed so much, I don't have that full grasp of them that I usually do, and it's just frustrating to me. The loans make absolutely no sense. Somebody was just interested in this guy, and that loan offer is no longer there. We have a bunch of it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. We even heard back about our affiliate club. That's just frustrating. We have so much value trapped in our team, and we're just not getting it out. We are a team composed of 22-year-olds and younger, essentially, that has made the European knockout stage for the third consecutive year. And we have gotten 2 transfer offers for any of our players in the top 18. Both well below true value on Nemanja average. Like, disgusting. And Nemanja average is arguably the best player on the team. It's crazy to me. But it's time to go watch some Champions League, chat. It's time to go watch some Champions League. And in order to watch it, we've got to set some things up. So the first order of business is setting up our watch-along screen. So we'll leave the Dorfers, set them there for now. The real interesting question is where my watch-along image went. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to go find it again. I think we might even be a little late. That's no good. I found it. Our friend Marshawn's back to goaltend here. Oh, there he is. He's just here so we don't get fined. There you go. You see a watch along, and then esports. Okay. Now I've got to change my routing table so that you guys cannot hear the things I am going to be putting on. So what game should I pull up on the big computer? Probably Atletico and City. Oh, this video is unavailable because we're unable to load a message from our sponsors. Thank you, Paramount Plus. I really appreciate that. You want to know my location? No, absolutely screw you. In the strongest possible terms, screw you. All right, we're in the first minute of action. Well, not just kidding. I'm at a minute 35. Let me pull the other one up. Who do you guys think is going to win? Atletico Madrid or Manchester City? I think it's City. I think them being at home helps. I think it's a very tame 1-0, and then it gets super, super weird on the road for them. That's where I think we're at. You think Man City? Does anybody I mean, Atletico has, good results. I guess they've been worse in the league this year, though. And that's a lot of people lose faith in them because they've been worse in the league. All right. Benfica's got a very, very big mountain to climb. All right, I'm going to get Benfica and Man City up on my phone, so we got both of them here. Okay, so I've got the games. We've got the games up. I'm watching them. Benfica and Liverpool, I'm at a minute 14. City, Atletico, I'm at 2:33. I think Atletico 3-2. How in the world would that happen, Spee? How in the world would that happen? Feels like a game that City would bottle and then blast them in the league. Or like blast them in Madrid. They're not blasting them in Madrid. Nobody blasts Atletico Madrid in Madrid. Not right now, not under Simeone when they're playing just the way that he wants them to play. Dude, Nathan Ake is not as fast as you would think he is. He's getting outrun by Llorente here. Also, shout out to Nathan Ake for starting a Champions League match. That is not something I would have assumed was going to happen. So 2-1 to Liverpool, 1-1 draw between City and Atleti. I think it's City 1-0. I think Liverpool wins 3-0. I think it's just a... I know it's in Portugal. I think it's just a... Just a wipe away. Yeah, Watson. Dwarfing on the shelf for the Champions League. But I said... Yeah, I've been thinking about doing this before. And then we did the watch along for the World Cup draw. I was like, we could just hang out and watch the matches, talk about them. Because normally I just get off and go watch the Champions League. What if we just sat here and watched Champions League? I think Liverpool wins 3-0. Atletico wins 3-2. I'll tell you what, Pep better get a result here. So it's Ake's first start in the knockout stage. I'm right to think that he is not normally the guy that's going to be here in this situation. Did you do the lookups earlier, by the way? I did not do Timo Stavitsky or Dimitrov or Ronaldinho. Oh, goodness. There was a pile of 3 that I just missed. I get so sucked into scouting sometimes. It's honestly a problem. I did the ones earlier today, but we're going to have to refund those 3. My bad. Ake's slow. It is really impressive that you can be a center back that Pep Guardiola looks at and is like, yo, we should totally start this guy in the Champions League right now and pay $41 million for him. And oh, by the way, he's 5'11 and not fast. But Ruben Diaz is injured. Still. What was the starting lineup? Is that Laporte back there? Is it Laporte and Laporte and Ake? Is that Stones? That's John Stones. Oh, no, they got Ake at left back. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That's weird, though. Everybody always talks about how Pep's been favoring the inverted wingbacks the whole year. And now he's gone with Ake. And he's got Cancelo out on the right. So his fullbacks offer, more width this time. So it is Laporte and Stones, then Ake at left back. Walker's suspended. Oh, okay. That's sneaky bad for that is sneaky bad for Manchester City that's the case. Oh! Benfica. Benfica actually just had a really nice move forward. Darwin Nunez unlocked it. And then the lazy clearance was just deflected. Yeah, questions about FM are still okay. We're just hanging out watching the games. De Bruyne. Oh, nope. It's only at Atletico would João Felix be leading the defensive line on a free kick. It's like the first man. He is the first man in that backside. Oh, terrible turnover by City. Felix going 1-on-4 right now. That's just not going to work. I'm sorry. I know João Felix is star-spangled awesome and worth $100 million, but that's never going to work. Guardiola overthinks the tactics. Salah scores. Benfica concede multiple goals. How did Benfica are like third in Liga NOS right now. They're third in Portugal. I know how logistically they got into the quarterfinals. It's just crazy that they were able to, even with the draw they got. City nearly got it. I just feel like Simeone, whenever they show him on the touchline, I feel like he has a rivalry with every other manager in the world. You know? I feel like every other manager in the world just hates Simeone. He seems really annoying as a person. Benfica didn't even have a shot on goal before they scored their free kick against Ajax. That's what I'm talking about. There's Benfica from Liga NOS, and then there's Benfica in the UCL. I mean, clearly, because they're one of the last 8 teams that can win the whole thing. What time are you at in the City match? 8:57, 8:58, 8:59, 9. Obviously, there's the few second delay of the actual stream. Yeah, Simeone and Guardiola are matching. It is cute. Somebody's sponsoring giant black coats today in Manchester. All right, okay. Show us what you got there, boss. I want to see Nathan Ake missiling forward. I have a feeling that's just not going to be part of the plan. Oh, Mahrez just missed a ball to get De Bruyne in. That was the pass. And I got to be honest, if you're Atletico Madrid, you have to be disturbed at how easy it was for De Bruyne to get a really big channel of space. There was a defensive breakdown there. I've got one game up and I'm listening to it. So I have Man City and Atletico Madrid on the big screen in front of me. And then on my phone, I've got Benfica and Liverpool kind of underneath it. I'm going to move it over there now. Down in front of me here. That was a heck of a... Oh, he didn't touch it. I think Mo Salah just missed. A big chance for Mo Salah in the other game. Should play Zinchenko at left back instead. I know. Is he still in and around the team? I know he was playing a few matches after the whole thing started, but that's a tough spot to be in as a person. I'm sinking. Well, there you go. Yeah, 10:50, 10:51, 10:52. My Benfica Liverpool is at 9:37, 9:38, 9:39, 9:40. See, Man City just has so much practice playing against this block just because of the way they play. Oh, De Bruyne in the 18. What is the font that Man City has the back of their jerseys, dude? What is this font? Typewriter font? Mahrez? No. They had the normal one for the Prem matches. It's digital numbers. Yeah, I don't like it. Alarm clock numbers? I hate it. Or names. Alarm clock names? I don't like it. It's just... It's not good. You know what I could do? Dude, Sterling's ability to draw, that was a foul. That was a, no, that was a foul outside the box. This is a foul on Raheem Sterling. This is what he does. Oh, no, it's not. That was a good call. I don't know what Raheem was doing there. Ooh. It wasn't a foul on Sterling. That Bernardo Silva was that was a stupid challenge. I think he got enough of the ball to make it okay. That was a stupid, stupid challenge. Going all the way around his foot in the VAR age, going like all the way around his body with the right... No. Terribly, terribly stupid challenge. Hey. I'm getting another another replay of this challenge. That is so dumb. He got some of the ball, but that is, oh, it's so dumb. Who is this? Oh, it's Koke. You know, you should know better than that. What are you doing? I mean, at that point, you just kind of have to get lucky, one, for the ref not to call it, and two, just to be able to get a little bit of the ball in that situation. It's going to be Man City and the siege works. I'm going to see if I can set up a timer here. I'm looking at I'll see if I set up a timer so you know what time I am in the game. I like how the color commentator is just like going after Simeone for having so many players deep. Like, you didn't know they were going to do this. I feel like you failed in your job as a commentator folk, an analyst, if you didn't know they were going to do this. No, I'm trying to set up a timer. So I've apparently just completely forgotten how to do. I want to learn how to do this. Yeah, it's like, have they ever, like, what did you think he was going to do? You're playing at Man City, where all but probably 7 teams in the world are going to play super packed in anyways. This is the way he plays. And he's over here like, well, they're just so deep. You know, I don't think they're going to be able to break out. I'm like, okay. Alrighty. Okay. You can get a program called Snaz. I think I actually have that. But I have it on the wrong spot. Away with you, demon. Oh. Oh, shoot the ball! I don't know if I could ever coach a team to play the way Man City plays. So apparently Liverpool's going to score. So it's well, I was right. It's 3-0 Liverpool, even though it's in Portugal. There's a certain time where a team like Benfica that clearly has just been struggling domestically. What a play by Cancelo. Like it's just going to come time. Oh, God, the runs that Man City makes are just fantastic. See, this would just be Liverpool being better than Benfica in this particular instance. Atletico Madrid's just always playing with fire. What a terrible miss by Shimi Vershalko. He's so lucky that didn't cost him on that cross. I really like Ibrahima Konate and FM, by the way. Just, thought process. Sealand Dykes unimpressed. Try. De Bruyne. If Liverpool scores again before the half, this entire tie is over. That was a bitter pill to swallow for Benfica because they honestly started the match better than I expected them to. I'm watching Atletico Madrid's formation. You can't do this in FM. What they're doing right now, you cannot do it. Oh, that's a jeez. Jeez. João Cancelo looks like the best player on the field right now. That cross was about a foot away from just completely opening up the entire game. Out of absolutely nothing. Here's a thought exercise for you. Let's say, during halftime, we'll set up the timer. I just can't really figure it out, to be honest. I have the Snaz app and everything, and I pull up a stopwatch or something on the Google page, but getting something that counts up from 0 to 90 is an interesting challenge on the internet. Thought exercise for you. If you're João Felix, right, and you've got all the quality on the ball and the skillfulness, and you are playing against a team like Man City that is just holding the ball and showing that quality and showing that and just getting to have more fun. Manchester City is objectively having more fun in this game. If I'm João Felix, I'm getting jealous of that. And I totally want to play for a team like that. And that's it. If I was as good as João Felix, I would hate to waste that. And I know people take exception to me saying it's like a waste, but I'll have the shot. Did he not get blocked? I honestly thought Gundogan's shot got blocked. Felix always goes to Liverpool and FM. I mean, that would also work too, but I feel like Liverpool doesn't like to spend that amount of money. What an awful shot. I totally thought that was blocked. I would want to get out of Madrid. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If I was that skillful, I'd want to get out of Madrid. I know it's like, well, clearly he's doing something right. Yeah, he wins. Right? Won La Liga last year. It works. It can work, but I don't think you can be the best team in the world playing like Atletico. And if you're João Felix, you can reasonably expect to kind of push yourself and try and play for the best team in the world. Atletico's never going to be the best team in the world playing like this. They get the most out of what they have as a club. But they're a club that honestly might be able to play a different way now. Also, think about how much money they're paying Simeone. He makes like 3 times as much as any other manager in the world. And I know that sounds insane, but it's also true. He makes an insane amount of money for a manager. Just crazy. They have really talented Antoine Griezmann, João Felix, Luis Suarez. I feel like you could play in a different way. Simeone's just so married to solidity. So married to it. So they'll move in about 2 years. You think Atletico gets their money back for him? Oh my God. What is he doing, Cancelo? Dude. Dude, Sterling is being ridden like a horse by Shimmy Vershalko right there. Sterling's got to be so annoying to play against. There must be something personality-wise, too, because everybody he plays against always just seems to want to take him out. It's probably that he never stops running, but I don't know how you don't call that foul until Sterling falls over. They get a good amount of money, but not as much as they paid. For like 80, you think they get like $80 million for Felix? I feel like, honestly, $50 million might be what he moves for. It's insane to me that Atletico Madrid paid $100 million for a player who doesn't even, he's not like a big striker or, it was just one of the weirdest transfers. One of the weirdest transfers. It makes no sense. From someone in Simeone who believes in process overall. Like, just believes in the process. How does that include paying $100 million for a guy who at that point was fairly unproven relative to most people that you pay $100 million for? He's very easy to bully, Sterling. It's exactly the same as Hazard when he was at Chelsea. Chelsea's not Atletico, though. Atletico is so ingrained in this. Chelsea has, in the past 10 years, so many different managers. That's what makes it kind of impressive that Chelsea's managed to stay as good as, is like relevant as they have with all the number of managers that they've had. Man City gets anything, it's going to be off the right side. And I think they know that. They're not even trying to play it up the left side. The only time they play up the left side is when it's like Sterling making the defense turn around. Once they're trying to break them down methodically, it is only the right side of the field. Oh, the crowd can sense that Atletico is slightly out of position, and that is somehow the most exciting thing. Oh, Cancelo. Dang it. I like that phrase, meat and drink, for Felipe. John Stones is playing center midfield right now. So in attack, they're essentially going with like a playmaking 3. I think it's interesting that he's decided to make Stones the right part of that, considering how much he's... Oh, Cancelo. Brilliance and disaster all in one today. So, big question. The biggest American prospect outside the MLS in the top 5 leagues in Europe, Brendan Aronson. Absolutely Brendan Aronson. Then maybe Daryl DK after that, because he's in the championship in England right now. He's the striker, but Brendan Aronson at Salzburg. That's outside the top 5 leagues. I think that's pretty quickly. The problem is Augsburg is in the top 5 leagues, and so Ricardo Pepi doesn't count. It's 11 men in front of the ball. Bernardo Silva. Oi! Got worked. The Manchester City is playing a 4-1-5 right now. When they broke out of that play, it looked like a 4-1-5 until Atletico dropped its back line. The long switches that City pulls out. Oh, my goodness, Mahrez. Riyadh, you had him. He did the hard part. He made him look like a fool. Oh, Liverpool. Oh, my goodness. They missed the cross. I think that was Robertson. It would have been 2. Just right over Mo Salah's fro right there. This is as far forward as Nathan Ake's been the entire game. And then he gave the ball away. So, like, that's why Nathan Ake is playing really... So the idea here is it's a back 4. We're just trying to figure this out. We have a back 4, but when they're in possession, Laporte and Ake are the 2 center backs. Ake doesn't get far forward. John Stones gets far forward. And he's playing essentially midfield with Cancelo to his right and Rodri to his left. And then there's the 2 people back are Laporte and Ake. And Laporte's essentially the sweeper. And Ake's just being really responsible on the left. I guess he's looking out for Griezmann. It's just weird. Of course, it's Pep, so it's got to be weird. Normal is frowned upon. Why? How does anybody ever hate Raheem Sterling? He is one of the best English players on the planet. Cameron Carter-Vickers? Yeah, but Vickers is like out of the national team picture right now. I don't know why Carter-Vickers is out. Even though he's resurrecting his form and his career in a sense with Celtic, he's out of the national team. Best upcoming players that are in FM 20 or not in 22 but will be in 23. Keiki. What's that 15-year-old in Brazil? What's his name? It's Keiki, right? No, it starts with an E. Keiki already signed with Man City. Is it Erivaldo or I don't know. Liverpool's on the attack again. See, Benfica, unlike Atletico, has decided to turn this into an up and down affair, which is a bad idea. Endrick. It's Endrick. That's the best player that'll be in FM 23 that's not in 22. João Felix, I will give him this. That man is working his butt off in this game. João Felix is working his butt off in this game. Build it. What do you think about Reggie Cannon? Reggie Cannon's always been good, but he also feels clear he doesn't have the potential to be great. He's just always been good. And we have Dest, and so I don't think Reggie Cannon's ever going to be the guy for the U.S. national team. I think he battles with Shaq Moore, and he battles with Joe Scally, who for some reason has just not been called into the national team for a spot. Can I get real-life sports commentary? I cannot do that, actually. That is definitely against TOS if I start doing a radio broadcast of the game. Because I don't have the rights to give you a play-by-play broadcast of the game. My favorite Mexican player. I've always liked Lainez. He's you get the feeling something different's going on when he comes into the game. The best chance for Man City is this run into the channel when they get the ball out wide to Mahrez, and then people just run underneath him. Ooh, if De Bruyne got booked, he would miss the second leg. What's Yedlin doing these days? He plays in Turkey. Just doing his thing in Turkey. I think Zimmerman will be good enough to come into the World Cup. I don't think we have much of a choice, and I definitely think Greg Berhalter is going to call him up. So, yeah, I think we're going to have MLS center backs at the World Cup, and that's going to be the weak point in the team for sure. I would probably be more comfortable with like Miles Robinson and Chris Richards. I like Chris Richards. I like Mark McKenzie. I think Cameron Carter-Vickers playing at Celtic is huge. Well, I wonder, Atletico Madrid does this whole thing where they press up the field at random times and do like an absolute full field press, and then they go into a full-blown retreat. What's the cue for them? Because sometimes City will go back with the ball, and then Atletico's just doing nothing. Thoughts on Jordan Morris? Got hurt too much. I don't think he's ever going to have the skill required to make him a regular for the U.S. national team. I think it's interesting that he continues to get playing time. Personally, I do feel like oh, no. Cancelo's bad cross now. Liverpool just score again? Or, yes, Liverpool did just score again? Okay. 2-0. That is completely over. I was right. 3-0 might have been a conservative estimate based off the way Liverpool is capable of playing. Might be a conservative estimate. Yeah, so the header from Luis Diaz. Boy, he's a player, isn't he? Boy, he's a player. I gotta go. I'm still listening to the game. I had to go turn the AC on. I'm boiling. Hold on. I need that and a snack. It's getting hot in this room, and I'm getting hungry. So we can solve both those problems with one quick trip. Glad nothing happened. So now they got, oh my God, John Stones. No John Brooks. It's not that I don't want John Brooks to be there. I just get the feeling that Greg Berhalter doesn't like him. He didn't even call him up. Like, I think John Brooks is one of the, I think the best possible center back pairing for the United States national team is John Brooks and Chris Richards. I think that is the best it can get. But he doesn't like John Brooks. He's obviously offside. Peanut butter grilled pretzels. Said City are so boring. Dude, Atletico's the team making this game boring. But that's their plan. They're going to come in. They're going to make it ugly. They're going to try and get out of here without losing. And then they get to play at home. And that's a whole different ballgame. City is trying to win 1-0. Or no, Atletico's trying to win 1-0 after 180 minutes. That is their goal. He said Richards is at Hoffenheim. Yeah, he's loaned out from Bayern. I think it's his second year at Hoffenheim. Mahrez should have slipped that back to Cancelo. It was freaking open. Rumor is they got in a fight about benching. Yeah, well, you know, I feel like the coach is the one that's supposed to get over that because center backs that start in top 5 leagues don't grow on trees for the U.S. Chris Richards has been in the national team plenty of times, yeah. Just a center back pairing that Berhalter's settled on now is Zimmerman and Robinson. Oh, De Bruyne. The only thing that frustrates me when I watch City is sometimes they'll get the ball out wide, right? And there's like no threat in the box. There just isn't somebody in there that keeps the defense honest. I feel like that is always the main flaw of Pep's system. Is that when you get the ball wide, even when you are sieging a team like they are sieging Atletico, they don't have somebody standing in the center of the box to draw the attention. All they're trying to do is get a late run. And like, I understand the idea, but that sounds like the type of thing you'd be doing to game the FM match engine instead of go for in real life. Oh my goodness, De Bruyne. You're not going to get that call, dude. You're not going to get that call. De Bruyne going down there, you're not going to get the call. What's up, Faketix? What's up? How you doing? All right, let me see this replay of De Bruyne real quick. Nope. De Bruyne just he literally just stepped on his foot and then fell over. You're never getting that. Let me go grab my water. I'm not ignoring IL. IL's a hero, and we're going to figure it out at halftime. We're almost at halftime. We'll have it sorted in no time, dude. Absolutely no time. Ooh, Riyadh. Do something fancy, Riyadh. Ooh. I feel bad for the Benfica fans. You get all excited. You get tickets to the game. And very quickly, the dream is just dead. 2 goals. Forget about it. Atletico Madrid's very good at not fouling Man City's fancy players with the ball when they're doing something crazy. Ake ran forward. Well, I think what they're doing now is they're getting Ake up as well. Literally, Aymeric Laporte's the only one back. Bring in Grealish! Stone's fancying himself as the next Antonio Rudiger here. Oh, oh, oh. It's also these commentators are overblowing this. Like, well, this is a really tough nut to crack, you know. And I'm like, well, City's had the better chances, and they've been 1 or 2 passes away, and it's the first half. Chill, you know. I agree that City's counter press is very effective. There's been like one time Atletico's been able to get forward at all with any hope of doing anything. The only time this ref calls fouls is when Sterling goes down. City's never had the tall, versatile in the box forward. Halftime it is. There's no way this is fun. Why do you think they won Holland? I think that Erling Haaland and Man City, while it would be interesting, is a type. It's like João Felix to. It's like João Felix to Atletico Madrid. It doesn't make any sense. I know he's one of the. He's the best young striker in the game. I know that, but it doesn't make any sense. Time to set up the timer. I know. Let me get after it. So you said you sent me a DM. Let me see if I can figure this out. My genius intelligence here. I think Kane should have gone. I think Harry Kane's a better fit for the way City likes to play than Erling Haaland. I think Erling Haaland's a better player. All right, so here's how you set up the chrono thing. You just get out of text. All right. Oop. So I do have that already in here. Reading the text file. I just have to go into my whatever. My Snaz app. My Snaz app up says I need to. Did I not do this in Snaz? Pep is a fraud. Conte's king. All right, Tottenham, pipe down in the back there. Miss Rocky Santa. I miss Rocky Santa Cruz. Yo, Darbo, thank you so much for the Prime. Do you watch this for free in the US? No, I mean, I have Paramount Plus. I'm just watching it on there. Oh, second tab, not the first one. Got it. Thank you. Use double-digit numbers. Yeah. So this is chrono up. Do that there. Custom format. Okay, let me get that custom format copied and pasted, and we will have a timer for the second half. Oh my goodness me. Look at us go. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I seem to have gotten it. Okay, then copy path to clipboard. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, so now I got that there. The only trick is actually getting that son of a gun to appear here. It's a bit of an issue because it seems to be outrageously long. And by that I mean I cannot find the bottom here. I'm just going to delete it, reinstall it. Text. Timer game. So close. No, I know. I clicked read from file. I just added for a second. But so far away. What, now I have to... do I have to browse? I can't just, like, enter it? Yeah, I can copy and paste it to the top, though. You didn't see that coming. What's up? Oh, yeah! Let's go! Thank you, Ayal. And 3 claps. That was more than 3. Deserved, though. Sub Kane is Firmino, who can score and pass better. Yeah, Kane's also me, but he can score and pass better. So... 4501. No. We'll start it when the half ends. We're there, though. It works, so we're happy about it. I changed the format. Yeah. You're good. Is that the final XG when... yeah, it is. The final XG when Atletico wins this game 1-0. I wonder what the highest XG any team's ever come... like... You think there's an answer to that? Let me see. Highest XG ever in a game. So the highest XG in a Premier League match is Man City had 6.83 XG in a game. We've got some dude who dropped an 8.76 XG on Football Manager. To the person who stole my trainers and high-vis jacket. You can run, but you can't hide. Parts Unknown 1. Unknown Tone. Thank you so much for the 9 months. And I'm going to go with a B. I'm going to go with a B on that. It's a solid B. It's a good joke. You can run, but you can't hide. Benfica been awful? Yeah, they're just not very good. Pimp Al, thank you for joining us. What's up? How you doing? Do I follow the U.S. Open Cup? I'll watch the final. I don't really follow it that much, though. I won 19-0 recently, so I might have a higher XG than that. I feel like it's time to check. Can you try to replicate the formation Atletico Madrid are currently using? Yeah, I got you. Give me a sec. Nice. It's perfect for any occasion, really. Completely unbreakable. Seems too attacking. Yeah, I know. These are probably... We need no-nonsense fullbacks on the outside, and... We didn't adjust the roles, you know. We didn't really have the time. This is Simeone's Atletico Madrid. That's what they... The line... Dude, okay. Positionally, that's what they're doing. Positionally, that is what they're doing. And you keep delaying a transfer, you can do it twice. Third time, they'll cancel it. Simeone can play 2 goalkeepers. I mean, you can. Put 3 guys in the goal. Other 2 guys are wearing straight jackets. It's the perfect plan. Nobody will ever see it coming. He's got Luis Suarez for that. This signing finally makes sense. Probably, yeah. If you're waiting to sign a replacement, you can delay inevitably. It's just if you're delaying without like an actual promise to do some other business. You ever dip a toe in Out of the Park Baseball? No, I haven't. I bought it. Like, I own it. I just have never played it. I think I maybe opened it once and didn't get past the, you know, the menu as things happen. 2 keepers would realistically probably be terrible. I actually disagree with that. I think that if you played with 2 goalkeepers, you could probably do really well. I just think it's so insane, and it's like a completely different sport that people don't really go for it. But if you sold out for it, right, and you had 1 goalkeeper that was kind of more of a sweeper, and you had another goalkeeper, well, I think the main issue with the 2 goalkeeper philosophy is everything is on side, which is why if you put 2 goalkeepers on the goal line, it just like you can't do that, right? You can't do that. But if you have the keeper be more of a sweeper so that they can't just get all the way to the byline, like get all the way to the end line and then cross the ball and everybody, you know, like they can't just hit the ball anywhere they want and use the entire field because you got a sweeper keeper who's kind of standing at the edge of the 18. Well, then that's better. The second keeper would be a center back during possession. Yeah, I mean, they go up to like the halfway line or something. But if they get smoked, you still have the goalkeeper behind them. The Ederson role. Yeah, and he does that without a goalkeeper behind him. Is it allowed for the goalkeeper to hang from the crossbar? I think so. I used to do it. Like the ball's in the other end of the field before sweeper keepers were a thing. I'd just be sitting there. Doing that. Oh, the game's back on. Oh, shoot. Where's my timer? There I go. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm going to get it at 15. I'm going to get it at 15. Where are we? What have I done? What have I done? I ruined everything. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Have no fear. Hey! Dude, what is Atletico doing? Stop. I am in the middle of something. No, don't take the clock off the screen. There we go. There it is. That's the actual time of the game. I got it. I'm a self-sufficient adult that figured it out eventually. They literally were showing a replay and took the clock off the screen, and I'm like, no! At 45, I need to hit start. Unbelievable. All right. Oh, Gundogan! Oh my God, Ilkay. Oh, here we go. Now it's all going to kick off. Llorente's all mad. Somebody kicked the ball into him. I'm kind of surprised that Gundogan was able to catch up to... I'm kind of surprised. I'm just surprised that Gundogan was able to catch up to Griezmann. Or, like, not fall behind him. That's a pretty good open field sprint right there. He's so boring, the Ederson in this game. Atletico didn't take a shot. Not just on target. They didn't take a shot in the first half. He didn't even have to think about it. There wasn't those nervous moments as a keeper where you see a guy winding up or a guy getting an open space and he might end up taking it. Oh, come on. You know the commentator doesn't agree with it when he goes, well, he had his ankle tapped. You know why Gundogan looks shorter than he is? Because he has short legs and a long body. That always is what makes people look shorter than they are. Speaking as somebody with short legs and a long body, everybody thinks I'm like 5'10". I'm like, nope. Guy probably got excited to see Griezmann running at him. I am sure Addison's over here like, wait, I'm in the game? Oh, shoot. Pep would be mad. That was 3 guys directly in line with each other vertically. What's the set piece play here today? Well, at least they're hitting it into the... Oh, nope. We're going short again. Mahrez, too low. So I guess that's what City's doing. They're going short to then play the corner from a better angle, which I actually like. That's a very analytically smart move. Yet somehow the corners for Manchester City are the best attacking opportunities for Atletico. On consecutive corners, Atletico has gotten its 2 best moves forward from Man City corners. And I feel like that's a problem. Benfica scored? Okay, hold on. Now City's streaking forward. De Bruyne, yikes. Well, maybe Benfica's not dead yet. I know Atletico got a shot. Breaking news. Massive moment. All right, I'm watching Benfica homie up the right wing here. And, oh, Konate. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, Ibrahima. That was a ball played more in hope than expectation, and the hope was answered. Pep has made an adjustment here at halftime. He's got Sterling sitting on the penalty spot when they get the ball wide now. I mean, they are Nathan Ake's forward. That's when you know this stuff's getting wild. Yeah, it's a foul. That's a foul. You can't do that. Yeah, oh, Konate. At least, like, if you're gonna make a mistake like that, at least you already scored. I don't think he has a case. He nicks the ball and blasts the player. You can't do that. If you can do that, then the modern game isn't the modern game. You see that Gonzalo Higuain's retiring? Means there's room for Suarez at Inter Miami. Huge news. Yeah, look, that ball was not fantastic. The ball that Benfica played. It was one of those balls where you hit it in there in your hope that it works out, and Konate just got his footwork wrong, got everything wrong, completely missed the ball, and that was it. It's a good spot for a free kick. We all know no, it's not. It's a little far. It is a little far. Against Oblak. Against Oblak. Oh, little set piece play, and yep, another free kick, even closer. What is this tackle? What is the goal? What is this goal of this tackle here? Absolutely cleans him out. Oh, that is such an uncoordinated. I mean, Mahrez is obviously gonna get, like, what is that, dude? Brandon Lodi, what is you doing? It looks like, honestly, Liverpool looks nervous right now. Every time I look down, they're giving the ball away. That's what I imagine Nicholas Lima is doing, like, always. All right, this is, I don't care how good the goalkeeper is. This is prime De Bruyne range. Just up and down. There's no way he can save it if he just gets this up and down. Woo! Man, Oblak is good. You know how much mental composure it takes to make a save like that and then be active enough to kick it away? That is so freaking hard to do. Like that, oh, that is outrageous. The awareness and the wherewithal to get the clearing kick in on that. Really high quality. That's that eccentricity positive right there. Creativity. That was the whole play. They called that play for De Bruyne like the whole way. They set a giant screen in front of Oblak and everybody's sprinting out of the way. Man City's got a case. If Atletico continues to commit all these fouls, he's going to start giving out cards. It's all Riyad Mahrez, too. That is cool. I didn't know that Oblak and Ederson both came from the Benfica Academy. Oh, nice quick free kick. Yo, that was a terrible shot. Well, if that was the play, then everybody else kind of let Sterling down. Because if that's the play, Raheem Sterling executed it perfectly and put a dime of a ball in there. And nobody was there to follow it up. At what point do you bring in Grealish and Foden? Two guys that can single-handedly break a game open. And at what point do you bring them in for Nathan Ake? I'm going like right now. You want to give them some time to feel their way out, feel their way into the game. I'm going very soon with both of them. Why do they always get ready in the box? Like, he's not sending this into the box. Of course, now he does. Joao Felix once again surrounded by 4 people, but with some fortune, he's broken out of it. All right, 3 changes for Atletico. Open this up. What is seen as better, winning the Champions League or domestic league? Champions League. I mean, I know people will probably come up with their own answers, but winning the Champions League is... They literally just took off some of their best players, too. Griezmann, Llorente coming off. Interesting. Oh, it said a UCL title automatically makes you better than the Brazilian Ronaldo. True story. I feel like we're stuck waiting for that moment then. City hasn't created the same moments of in the second half that they did in the first. There were those couple of times where De Bruyne would make a run and you'd go, they haven't gotten that going. Rodri should have turned there. I would have freaking turned. I do think City does, like, De Bruyne with a terrible ball. I do think City, in some instances, will check the ball back when you could turn into space, and I feel like they need to start turning into that space more in this game. What's the score? 0-0 between City and Atletico. 2-1 between Liverpool and Benfica. Liverpool in the lead. Benfica got a goal on a mistake by Konate. Probably the best player in the last 30 years not to win a Champions League, Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah, but at that point, it's kind of random. That's why it's hard to come up with that list, because it's just going to be people you didn't think of, but like, oh, yeah, they didn't win a Champions League, I guess, because the clubs they were at just didn't get to that level. He's offside, doesn't matter. Alrighty. Has Pep underthought it? That will never happen. He either thinks of it the appropriate amount or he overthinks it. But he does need to make changes soon. So that's a weird play. I feel like Sterling kind of has an argument to this foul where he gets bumped from behind. But it's also like, it's so soft, but Sterling's not a big dude. Oh, no, that is the best chance City's had. Laporte Not exactly I would have picked, but with that header, it was a nice little play. Bunch the three of them up, send Stones near post, send the ball far post. Everybody's going to follow John Stones. Oi! Kondogbia did a great job to draw a whistle there. That was a bad spot to be in for Atletico. Near awful turnover. Oh my goodness. Atletico has settled possession in the attacking half of the field for the first time in the game. Oh, if Kondogbia had played like the perfect ball and Lodi was able to hit that first time, that would have worked. Lodi, and it's over. City has the ball again. Oh, no, it's not. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to think. Settled possession for Atletico, given away. Honestly, impressive how easily they gave that away. The way that possession ended was so funny. Just a terrible pass. Just unbelievably bad pass there. Like, okay, cool, thanks. They love a nil. Nice. So good from Gundogan. This could be a penalty. Dude, show the replay, please. That was... They could have just got the passing right, too. And then they would have just scored. I guess they're just not going to VAR it. I'm finally getting a replay here. Dude, I on it. If I was a City fan, I'd be screaming for that to be a penalty. It's close. I mean, he's trying to seal, but he really does bump into him. You know, and he's running after the ball. So they brought Sterling off. How long did that take Jack Grealish? 20 seconds to draw the first card of the game. What is that, dude? Oh. So they took out Mahrez. They took out Sterling. He was the third guy out. Did they take out Bernardo? No, he's still there. Did they take out Gundogan? Yes. They took out Gundogan. Gundogan, I agree with. I probably would have left Mahrez in there. He was a part of some of the best passing combinations. All right. Foden. There you go. 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 What did I say? Right side in the channel. De Bruyne makes the run. They've missed this pass before. Foden's able to make the pass. That's how you get those boys in the game. There you go. Oh, Foden is so good. He is so good. Yeah, here you go. This is where Foden, or that's where Mahrez and Cancelo had missed that pass to De Bruyne. You get in that spot, slip De Bruyne in this channel that he's been trying to make a run into. Heck of a finish. And finally, they break through. You know that's not even going to change the game, though. The game's going to look exactly the same. Atletico Madrid's going to try and get home. What a finish. What an outstanding finish by Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, you can't hear the soundboard? Oh, I think I deafened it. Yeah! There we go. I got you. That's that Met-Salah on attack right there? Yeah, basically. See, Foden beat the first man, draw the defender, make the pass. Mahrez tried to do it. Cancelo tried to do it in the first half. It didn't work. Good God, Nathan Ake. Keep the ball down on the... What kind of National League bull hockey was that pass from Nathan Ake? I can't believe that man's on this field. I mean, shout out to him. He's a million miles better than I've ever been. But it just feels like he's not quite on the same level as everybody else in the field. See, I told you, game. There's no way he just said that. I hope you're watching the broadcast I'm watching. Because the play-by-play guy goes, with that much time left in the game, goes, City have won, but how much difference would 2 goals make? Dude, he hates, even the play-by-play guy hates Simeone and hates Atletico. Hates them. Literally says, City have won, but what a difference 2 goals would make. You know, I honestly think this might be my fault. I think he might have said, he could have said, City have won, as in 1 goal, what a difference 2 would make. But let me live, right? Let me live in a world where I'm right. You know what I mean? Let me live in a world where I heard what I heard. And he's just sassing the bejesus out of Atletico. I just want to live in that world. Thank you. You're probably right. All right, they were dangerous off the last corner. I'm surprised Pep uses an outswinger, and I'm surprised he went near post. Cancelo, you had to go wide with the ball earlier. Now it won't work. Had to go wide with the ball earlier. All right, up the field, up the field, up the field. Jackie boy, get those calves in motion. Oh, my Liverpool Benfica froze. I just told them I'm not enjoying the app. They literally asked me right after it froze. It's a bad time to ask. Good defense. Good defense by Felipe. I love this one City coach on the bench just back like, hey, Pep! All right, okay. They even bother standing up or sitting up in his chair. Just Pep walks over for advice and he's like, is he on? So the Pep code is tight. Yes. I bet Pep is annoying to be around. Yes, he probably is. Him and Simeone are probably very annoying to be around. The ego required to be at this level would inherently make you annoying. Oi, De Bruyne. I think Kandogby is flopping here. He does step on the side of his foot, so I actually understand this. He did actually step at his ankle. You said Doug from St. Peter's entering the transfer portal. I know. He wasn't the only one, too. I think 3 of the guys from that team have entered the portal. They might go to Seton Hall. We'll see. Follow their coach. Yo, Bishop, thank you for the 2 months. I really don't think Kandogby was acting that much. I mean, he stepped on the side of his foot. It was after he was on the ground. It was while he was rolling. And Rodri was running past. Felix going for an absolutely stupendous ball. I think they've had enough of Kandogby today. You know what they always say about those players from the Central African Republic? They just never stop flopping, right? Central African Republic, oh, they're notorious for that. Unbelievable. Now, De Bruyne, you can't go backwards here. You cannot go backwards. Once you get past their first 2 lines of defense, you have to go forward. It's some of the best opportunities you're going to get. Stative Bus says, in a totally unrelated note, is there any connection between the NCAA and the NBA? Yeah. I mean, there's 60 draft picks into the NBA every year. And I'd say probably 40 to 45 of them are players that played college basketball. It doesn't always translate 100%. You know, it's a different game. It's the same as, you know, you don't have to be the guy that scores the most goals in the championship to be the best forward potential-wise in the Premier League. It's the same concept. You think Grealish is flopped this season? Grealish? I feel like that's a foolish question, likely. Grealish flop it all the time. Oh, Nathan, shoot it! Dang it! Nathan Ake with a window from 27 yards away. You're darn right I want him to shoot that ball. Settle things down there, Kevin. Settle it down, Kevin. Settle it down, Kevin. Oh, Bernardo. That was a lovely run. Foden. Oh, my. Oh, my, Philip. Oh, hit it, De Bruyne! You got to get that off the ground. It's too easy to defend on the ground, Kevin. How does Phil Foden not start every game? Okay? I know he kind of sucks as a human being, but my goodness, he is so good. And there's a difference between sucking as a human being and being objectionable. He just seems to suck as a human being. He's not an objectionable guy. He doesn't do terrible things. But regardless of any of that, the dude is he's so good. He is different gravy. Different gravy. He's not a criminal other than the trim. I mean, it's important to draw tears because there's people that do like objectionably awful things. And there's someone like Phil Foden who just does some things and you're like, well, probably shouldn't have done that morally, but whatever. He's so good. I think there is an argument to be made with Harry Kane's spotty form that he is legitimately the best English player. Like actually. But I think it's impossible unless you're De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva or Ruben Diaz to get regular playing time in Manchester City, right? You just can't guarantee you're going to be on the field. Especially in a forward line where you've got interchangeable pieces all over the place. Does it feel like they're bad? I mean, they took out Griezmann too. They're taking off a lot of their best players for guys that have more energy and are better defensively because Atletico's trying to get back to Madrid down 1, and they'll be okay with that. See, what I've learned from being on YouTube is if you believe something and you've watched a lot of matches and you understand ball, you can be educated on ball and disagree on things based off of your preferences. But I really do think there's an argument to be made that Foden is just the best English player on the planet. Like right now. Oh, that's a card. That's a card. You can't just kick out. How does Jack Grealish get this? Now you got Pep talking to him. Now, yeah, Grealish, you don't know where I'm from, dog. Okay. You know how many... Yeah, it's all kicking off now. And it's always Grealish, man. He is a straw that stirs the drink. Who was it? It was Correa, right? That's a red. There's no point to that. Honestly, Trent does have a place in that conversation. I'm just saying the moment Harry Kane went from being the guy, like, I know he started this year and was just not good. And everybody was like, interesting. Now, obviously, he's not mentally in the right place. And I think Harry Kane is fantastic. It's less of what I think about Harry Kane and more of what I think about Phil Foden. Phil Foden he's like Giacomo. What is that slip? He's like Giacomo, the guy from the save with the Dorfers we're trying to say. He's just different. He does different things. He opened like he has unlocked Atletico Madrid twice in 20 minutes in a way that for 65 minutes Man City couldn't figure it out. They couldn't unlock him that way once, and he's unlocked him twice. Gabby Jesus getting himself suspended for the second leg. Needless. Wonderful. Now, the play with Correa wasn't a red. I thought before I saw one of the angles that he kicked it straight into his face. If he kicked it straight into his face, I would have been arguing for a red card. But he kicked it into his leg and it like deflected into his face, made it look a lot worse. You can't just drill somebody in the face when they're lying on the ground. Better the second leg than the final? Yeah, but still stupid. You get a yellow card for dissent and get suspended for the next match? That's dumb. Remember, DePaul stays down. There's going to be an open space for City. DePaul literally just bounced right up once he realized he wasn't going to get the call. Oh, Kevin. Kevin! And he thought it would fit. I think Man City needs another fullback in the summer. Well, you've got Kyle Walker and João Cancelo. Which side? I mean, you're not replacing Cancelo, which means you're looking to replace Kyle Walker and bring in another Cancelo type player. I'll be honest. Outside of probably Nuno Mendes, who he wouldn't want anyways, the guy at PSG, based off my scouting knowledge, there's not another fullback that fits that profile. There's not a ton of amazing, great young fullbacks in the world right now. That's why Nuno Mendes occupied such a unique spot as like the only one. But oh, what a ball by Foden! And it's Chris. Did he just hit De Bruyne? Phil Foden's really making me look like a genius right now. I mean, look at the setup there when he drops that pass in. Are you kidding? De Bruyne should have shot. Like, are you kidding me with that pass? Look at where everybody is when he makes it. You convert Alphonso Davies into an inverted wingback? I think it's the same as signing Haaland. Davies doesn't fit the system. He's a hardworking, physical dynamo who is just simply tougher and faster than the guys he's playing against. He's obviously got a high level of technical ability. You have to be able to win the Champions League as a starting left back. But he does not have what João Cancelo has, which is that intermediate passing game and positional intelligence at a world-class level that you need to be an inverted wingback for Man City. Yeah, sorry, I had the TTS muted. I didn't mean it. Tubes running into the box. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. We have the technology. Well, that's a pretty good result. You charge into the box and shoot. Grealish drawing another foul. Oh, you can't hear it. Great. I'm just that good. Third time's the charm. Sorry, with all the muted stuff for us to do the watch along, I'm learning what I need to open up. And here we go.
Tubes running into the boxy shoot goal. Tubes bagged himself a date Monday.
I just skipped this giant goal that Tubes typed too. That's funny. Oh, they just called Grealish for that? Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? That's a terrible call. That's called based off of result. He literally called that based off the result. Vershalka just runs into him. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen. I mean, what the heck is Grealish supposed to do? Like, oh, not only am I running through here, I'll make the pass, but also let me sidestep you while you charge towards me. Like, just because Grealish ended up on top of Vershalka and Vershalka's like hurt does not mean... Oh, I see Liverpool scored. I see Luis Diaz kissing the badge in front of Benfica fans. Hey! Good work by Nathan Ake. Didn't expect to say that today. My predictions were almost right. Man City 1-0 and Liverpool 3-1. Well, if Ibrahima Konate had this, if he had his feet together, then, you know, I would have actually been perfect. But at least the feel of the game, I feel like I got right on both of them. The weird thing about this Man City Atletico Madrid result, right, is I feel like they're both happy with it. I feel like they're both happy with this score. I feel like City's happy that they won. I feel like Atletico's going, okay, yeah, you know, we survived the Etihad. 90 minutes, we only gave up a goal. Like, let's go. Dude, this guy, Shimi Vershalko, is taking a piece of Grealish all the way up the field. What's Mateus Cunha doing? I mean, it's just they're just trying to end the rest of the game. All right, we're taking the wide angle here. Dude, Diego Simeone is... I just don't like him. I'm with the rest of the world. I don't like Simeone. The moment, like, these two guys are bumping chests, and the moment his guy flops to high heaven, Simeone is ripping the, like, assistant referee a new one, trying to get him to call something. Dude, Shimi Vershalko's just dropping F-bombs, and we're just watching it. He's talking to Grealish, just dropping F-bombs. Whatever he's saying to Grealish, he's just dropping F-bombs. No, you cannot reward Atletico Madrid for that. You can't. Atletico just ran out the last minute of the game, and the moment you take the kick, it's over. You can't reward them for that. I'm sorry. I don't like Simeone. I think he's... I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like the way he carries himself. It's a personal opinion. Shimi Vershalko is really mad. Yeah, well, you need characters like that. You need characters. All right, what's going on in this Liverpool Benfica game? I saw somebody like down on the field. I can stop the timer. True, I suppose the game is over. Isn't that what they do? It's like, I don't like the play acting at the end, but isn't that what they do? Fabinho and Otamendi with a head clash. Okay, let me go pull that up then. See if I can watch it on here for the end. Video's unavailable because I just hate... Well, it's unavailable because we're unable to show you an ad. They show me 0 ads. They just want to get by my ad blocker. Even after Shimi Vrshaka got the yellow, he's walking behind like Grealish going and you know, just like that over and over again. If we're just watching it on mute, you just like lip reading it going, oh my, he's so bad. He hit Grealish in the back of the head. Dude, if somebody had done that to an Atletico Madrid player, dude, if you'd done that to Mateus Cunha at the end of the game, he probably would have exploded. He literally, you saw Shimi Vrshaka like hit the back of Grealish's head and like flick his hair up. And you're just like, oh, dude. And Grealish is just laughing because his entire life has been like that. Second leg is going to be incredibly intense because you can't blow out Atletico. So, you know, it's going to be like maybe 0-0. Right, City's going to control the game for large portions, but there's going to be more of an attacking bent for Atletico. They're going to throw more people into the counter. We'll see if that opens something up or not. Are they going to give Liverpool this one chance? I think they are. I'm just watching the end of the Benfica-Liverpool game. Well, Liverpool is coming home with a 2-goal lead from Portugal. I think they got to be happy with that. Benfica is basically cooked. It's a great season for them to get to the quarterfinal, but now you have to focus on the fact that they're in the league. They're in third. They're not going to win the league, right? I don't know if they're still in the cups, but it's a tough spot to be in. They'll need a minor miracle. Good to see that Fabinho and Otamendi were okay, though. That was nice. Well, of course, you see a world where Atletico goes through. This is what they do. They play a tie where you go, well, they're probably going to lose. But in the 6 of the last 8 years, Atletico Madrid has been in at least the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That is really good. Right, like, that is insane. So, they're doing something right, and they're very good as a club. They're very good at finding ways to win home and aways. F's in the chat for Benfica. Yeah. It is, I believe, time for F's in the chat. Dude, this match, we were 2.5 minutes past the stoppage time. Refs never give the full stoppage time that's been taken away by like an injury or something. We are now full 3 minutes past where the whistle was supposed to be blown before the injury stuff. Why did Benfica have to score? I was almost right on my score. My predictions were almost bang on. Oh my goodness. Liverpool gets a chance right at the end of the game. What a save. Yo. That was such an obvious chance. What a save by... It's Odysseus of Lacedemos, I think. Dude, this is crazy how long this match has gone on past the point. There it is. Yeah, Liverpool's happy with that. Really only Tuesday? Yes. The long week is ahead. It should be 4-1. That is crazy that he didn't take that chance at the end. Anyways, this was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow. We might stream Football Manager through it, but it's always nice to try things. I'm glad we were able to figure out the timer and kind of make it really cool. So I think we'll wrap up for today. We're going to raid somebody that's playing Football Manager, though. Share the love, the love. Let's see. Football Manager. This was nice. It was chill. I mean, I would have been sitting on my couch doing the same thing. It's just fun to try stuff like this. Revamping the CONCACAF Champions League. I don't know what that is, but that's where we're going. Bring your copy pasta to bear, chat. Bring your copy pasta forth. Wave it around like you just don't care. What time stream start tomorrow? Same normal time. We're going to do 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. London time. So be there or be square. We're actually going to get to the deadline day. We didn't even freaking get to the deadline day today. We're being so deliberate with this transfer window, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off, but it's been frustrating me the way the transfers are working in this game. Oh, it's fine. Eventually, I'll figure out how it works, the best ways to attract interest and those sorts of things. Eventually, I'll figure it out. I've got a dream and his name is Miri. Yeah, we that dream is dead. His agent turned down the contract immediately when we went in for the negotiation. Caught me by surprise. But Michelino seems to be revamping the CONCACAF Champions League, which seems interesting, so I want to go check it out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Video coming out tomorrow that should be helpful for a lot of people, so excited about that too. And looking forward to dwarfing it up a little bit more. Then, of course, Network Save on Thursday, and maybe something fun on Friday. We'll see. I'm sounding like a little Elden Ring. So we're going to do it today, but then I was reminded Champions League was today, so we were here. This was fun. I'll see you then. All right. Word of the day is adversity. And this is a state or instance of serious or continued difficulty or misfortune. ADVERSITY. Adversity. See you at the end of another stream for another word of the day.